Kumacha. Hello. 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 Where's my chat? There it is. Hello. Hello, everyone. How are we feeling today? Are we dead? No. You are here. You live. They live. They're alive. It's alive. Hello. How are you guys? How are you guys doing, huh? How you guys feeling? Feeling good? Having a good weekend or had a good weekend? I had a chill weekend. I had a chill weekend. Sleepy. Yeah, I feel you. I feel feel like the weekend really is the time to like kind of catch up on any sleep you've missed out on. But I'm not sure if I rest during the weekends or if I need rest after the weekend. Usually I'm like, well, I did so much this weekend that now I need another weekend to kind of like recover from the weekend, you know? Doing great. I'm happy to hear that. Are we excited about Ace Attorney? Huh? Catch up on sleep or games. Yeah. Catching up on games too. I always think I'm going to do more catching up on games than I actually do, but oh well. It's fine. As long as you have fun, right? As long as you're having a good weekend. Well, I, for one, am having an amazing weekend because of one tiny little reason. That reason being... You guys, you can't see it. But I got the sketch for my new model. I know what I'm gonna look like. You don't. Just kidding. I mean, it's not a joke. I know what I'm gonna look like, and you don't. But I know. I've seen it. It's beautiful. Even the rough sketch is beautiful. I'm so excited to be sharing my new me. We only have the scuff model. Hey! No shaming my scuff model. I love my scuff model. I love scuff model. Don't you bully her or I'll bring her out. I'll bring her out if you continue to bully my scuff model. My scuff model is great. I love my Scuffy model. She's very cute. I love her. Honestly, I should use her more, but I feel like there's a certain type of stream that she works well for. And then other types of streams that she works less good for. You know? Some streams just need the scuff model and some streams just really don't. But I'm glad to hear that you guys are doing well. I was at a market today and I bought a lot of things. Honestly, not that many things, but there was a market all focused on like Japanese stuff. So I got a few things. I have them here. I can't really show you, but I'll take a picture later. Maybe if I remember. I got some cute things. I got what did I get? I took everything out of the bag. I got some stickers, like animal stickers, very cute. It's like little circle stickers with animals on them, and then it says the animals, like what the animal is called in Japanese. So we've got very cute little stickers. And then what else do I have here? I've got some soap. I bought some nice tiny soaps. Like soaps with different, I wanted to say flavors. Don't eat them. Different smells. There's one that smells like yuzu. That's very nice. I'm like taking them out of the bag as if I'm going to show them to you guys, but I won't show them live. I mean, I just need to smell them again, you know? When I talk about the smells, I just need to sniff them a little bit. And one that smells like peppermint. It's very nice. I really like peppermint smells. Do you guys like peppermint, or do you not really feel any particular way about peppermint? And then I mean the smell. I mean the smell, like peppermint smells. Do you like peppermint smells? I mean, I like peppermint as like candy too. Then I got some like nice little nano blocks thingies. It was a blind bag with like Sanrio characters, and I really wanted Cinema Roll. Obviously. I got my Melody though, which is not Cinema Roll, but my Melody's cute too. I think I'll make her like soon, probably tonight. Not on stream. This one is not for stream. This one is just for me. It's for me! So my personal little project, tiny thing. I think it will take me like 10 minutes for real. So it's cute. I could have bought the complete set, but I actually only wanted Cinema Roll, and because it was a blind bag, I was like, well, I'll test my luck. But I wasn't lucky enough this time. It wasn't Cinema Roll. I finally got some fun things though. I got some very cute, like, the thingies that you can use for bento boxes to make little bunnies. Tiny little bunnies. So I've got like bunny cutouts for like the seaweed. So you can cut out your seaweed. Little plastic. They look like cookie cutters. But they're not. They're not. They're for... specifically for the cutting out the like vegetables or the seaweed. So I've got seaweed cutters for bunny faces, like happy bunny faces, a sleepy bunny face too, and for the ears. And then we have like cutouts for also for the face if you wanted to make like maybe a face out of ham or something, like cute little pink eyes or pink inner ears, stuff like that, and a little bow. And then there's this one. What is this? A plastic thingy? I don't know what that's for, honestly. And then there's oh, I think you press it on. I should look at the instructions before I use this, but and there's the bunny face shape that you push your rice in, and then you push it in there. It's super cute, and I have been thinking about getting something like that for a while. I really wanted to get something for like bento boxes because I kind of want to spice up like the food that I make, you know? I kind of want to spice it up. I want to make my food look more cute. It needs to be cuter. And I kind of want to try making some kyaraben or like bento boxes. Maybe not exactly kyaraben, but just cute bento boxes. And I think this will be perfect for that. So I'm definitely going to use this and like test it out, see if it works well. Maybe it will be cute. And then I got some cards because they had like really nice card stands. I got one that is like folded kimono card. That's super cute. It's really, really nice because the people who sold them, they were collecting money for like cancer research, or I think this year they weren't doing like cancer research, but like muscle stuff research. I don't know what that's called in English, but like muscle ailments, you know? They were like collecting money for that. Like it was kind of like a fundraiser thingy. So I bought one of those, and it's really nice because the cards are really pretty and like folded, like kind of origami-ish cards. It looks like a really beautiful kimono, and then all the money that they made off of those cards will be going towards research. So that's really cool. That's really cool. And then I found something that was so cool. Like, you guys know that my favorite yokai is the Rokurokubi, right? You guys know this, right? Did you know this? You guys know this, right? Have I ever told you guys that my favorite yokai is Rokurokubi, like the woman with the long neck? They had a friggin' like bookmark that's a Rokurokubi, and I love her. I bought her. She's so cute. And then I was talking to the person who sold them because I was there with friends, and then I was talking to them. I was like, "Oh my god, they've got like a Rokurokubi thing." And they were like, "Oh my god, you have to buy it now because it's like your favorite, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I love Rokurokubi." And then the woman who sold me the little bookmark was like, "Why is the Rokurokubi your favorite?" And I told her, like, it's the only yokai ever that I have been genuinely afraid of when I was a child. So I bought the Rokurokubi bookmark. But I think I won't use it as a bookmark because it's kind of fragile. I think I'll use it as like a charm or something. I'll put it somewhere that I can look at it. Maybe in like In a wait, I'll get the word. In a frame. A frame. Picture frame. I'll put it in a picture frame, maybe. You didn't know I like the Rokurokubi? Oh man, I guess I never told you then, huh? I love Rokurokubi. It's like my favorite yokai. My favorite. I love yokai in general. I think the stories are very interesting and like fun to read or like watch movies on or stuff like that. But Rokurokubi is my favorite. My favorite of all time. I like that one a lot. Have I played Yokai Watch? I have not. I've never actually even seen Yokai Watch. I honestly don't really know what it's about. I know very little about Yokai Watch. I've seen the characters, but I know nothing about Yokai Watch. I could not tell you what it is about. But oh well, that was my loot for today. I shall take a picture later if I remember to do so. And I can post it to Twitter maybe, and maybe in the Discord. But yeah. Today is not about yokai though. We already have the yokai case in this game. Today is all about keeping Athena out of jail. We last time on Ace Attorney, we learned that apparently the person whose fingerprints were like Athena's fingerprints were found on the lighter that was supposedly used by the killer. So we have some research to do. We have some serious investigations ahead of us that we should do. So I hope that you guys are excited about that, because we're going to investigate a little more. And I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, before we go and get into the game again, does anyone want to set a like goal maybe for today? Let's do another like goal. I think that will be fun. Let's do a like goal, shall we? Shall we? Shall we do a little like goal? Teeny weeny like goal maybe? Itty bitty baby like goal maybe? Maybe itty bitty like goal baby like goal maybe? Baby like goal? Should we do that? Shall we do that? Do 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 do. 20 like goal. Thank you. I'll set it as the like goal for today. Thank you, Penguin. Thank you. All right. Shall we get into the game then? Shall we get into it? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to get into the game? There we go. Here we are. It's time for the game. Hi, Aku! Hello, Aku! Hello. Welcome. Today we play Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. And that's not how you pronounce that. Dual Destinies. And I am super excited because I love this game a lot. And I can't wait to share with you what is going to go on. Always ready for Ace Attorney. Yeah. I love Ace Attorney so much. Let me take a quick moment though, to set up a vertical stream as well. Because I haven't done that yet. And I kind of want to actually. Now that I think about it, I think it should be it's a good idea to do that after all. So let's do that quickly. So let's quickly make that little thingy. Okay? I'm gonna quickly do that. How are you doing, Aku? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna set up this quickly, and then I'll be all good. Maybe. Where is my? There it is. Ba. It's It's okay if you lurk. Thank you so much for lurking. I understand you don't want to get spoiled. Honestly, Ace Attorney is one of those games. I don't want to get spoiled in that one either. I don't want to get spoiled for Ace Attorney either. I don't like Ace Attorney spoilers. I don't want my Ace Attorney to be spoiled for me. We don't want Ace Attorney spoilers, okay? Alright, I'm setting up the thingy, and then we'll begin playing the game. The game. We'll do the mystery. How's the sound? A little bit loud, I think, maybe, huh? The music. It might be better like this. So intense. Boom. There we go. We've got a little live. No spoiling Yuri. Let Yuri spoil us. Hey, okay. I mean, if I play the game, then that's the spoiling that you get. Okay, you signed up for this. It's fine for you. Okay, I'm happy. Whoa, my screen just went wild. But we're here. We're ready. Music is good. Sound is good. My voice is good. Well, is it? I don't know. Anyway, time for Ace Attorney. Let's get into it. Is it this one? Turn them off for tomorrow? Yeah. Episode 5. This is the case that we're on. It is our case. The one, the only. Turnabout for tomorrow. You can see my little cinema roll cursor. The voice is great. Let's go. No one can escape their past. It immediately goes edgy, huh? Oh! Cutscene time. Baby Athena. Meow! Baby Athena. Uh-oh. That does not look good. That is a bloody sword, isn't it? In it. Bloody sword. The sins we've committed and the sadness we've caused. Bum, bum, bum. Waste of ketchup, that. Yeah, kind of is, huh? Simon. Simone. The blood is on his sword, his katana. His katana. You know, I feel like I'm gonna make it a habit to pronounce Japanese words the worst way I can. As ever present as the moon in the sky. I'm sorry, I didn't read that out loud, but I hope you guys were able to read that. Oh my god, it's Edgy Apollo too! What? Is that our edgelord himself? It can be a little bit louder, the music. So dramatic. Yeah, this game, honestly, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for it. It's a nice dramatic game. I like it. I like the drama. Drama. It looms in wait for the day when we are forced to face it. The broken courtroom. But only in doing so can we truly make peace and move on in hope towards tomorrow. Bum bum bum! Scary. Scary. It's December 20! It's not, it's actually May, but you know what? We won't watch it that closely. They took Athena from the courtroom straight to the station. She's probably being questioned at this very moment. Oh, right, she was still wearing the uniform. Oops. Here for the tea. Yeah. Plenty of tea here. Dot, 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 dot. After this past year, I took it for granted that those two would always be here. But now, Apollo has gone off on his own to seek his own truth, and Athena has been accused of murder. And my pursuit of the truth only ended up with Athena becoming the new suspect. Some boss I turned out to be. Uh-oh. It's even quieter in here than usual. Yeah. Seems so empty, too. I just don't get it, Daddy. All of your reasoning during the trial seemed perfectly solid. Yeah, we were on top of our game. We were doing so well. We were there for it. We were ready to convict? We were ready for the verdict, actually. To say, he's guilty, the man is guilty, the boss is guilty, because he sounded so sus. Yeah, and I still believe it was, at least based on what we know. But now, Athena is the one who's being accused. She is. Athena, baby! During the trial for the bombing and murder that occurred at the Cosmos Space Center. It's nice that we're getting a little recap. The lighter used by the real culprit was found. Right, by Bobby Fulbright, the man, the myth, the legend. This lighter proved the defendant Solomon Starbuck innocent. Thumbs up for that, boys. Thumbs up. Give me a little thumbs up for Solomon Starbuck. What are we doing? Hi, Distance. We're playing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're dual destinying it. Dual wielding the Destinies. Let's go. It's a dual wielding destiny. We are playing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. We're on the last case of the game. If you don't count the DLC, we're going to play the DLC after this as well. But it's the last case in this game that I've played before. I have not played the DLC before, but I played this one before. So we are playing the last case, and we're getting a little tiny baby recap of what happened last time. A little baby recap. Shmam. Smash or slam. Shmam. But Athena's prints were found on it instead. And she was subsequently arrested for the murder. Subsequently? No, subsequently. But Athena couldn't have done it. It just doesn't make any sense. No, none of it does. I've been racking my brain, but I just can't figure it out. His galaxy brain is not galaxy braining. The DLC is pretty fun. Yeah, I'm excited about the DLC because I haven't played it yet. And then finally, when I play the DLC, when I've played it, the thing is, okay, so I own a few Ace Attorney art books, and I haven't looked through all of them because I haven't played all the games, and it has like all the sprites in it. So if I look through them and I see like breakdown sprite of the culprit, I will know who has done it. So I couldn't look through the Dual Destinies friggin' art book because it also has the DLC case in it, and now I want to look in it so bad. I also have one for Spirit of Justice, which is a game that I haven't played at all. So I was like, I really want to play this, like play it so I can look at the art book. But now, once I finally finish this game and its DLC, I can finally I've got free reign over the art book without getting spoiled. Soon I will be able to enjoy my art books. Yes, soon. Oh, where's the flaw in my reasoning? What have I got wrong in this case? You know, Daddy, if Athena was here, she wouldn't just be sitting around thinking. She'd be out there doing something. You are going to defend Athena, right, Daddy? Of course I will. And thanks, Tracy. I needed that push. Tracy's right. The trial is tomorrow. There's no time to waste. If I'm going to prove Athena's innocence, I'd better get out there and find some evidence. Hi, Devin. Welcome. How you doing? We're playing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies today. Last case before the DLC. Off we go then. We're on a hunt for evidence that will prove Athena's innocence. Great. But before we go, I'd better tidy up the evidence I have on hand. Unnecessary evidence left at the office. Athena's probably still in the middle of being questioned. So Trucy's right. The thing to start with is talking to people at the Space Center. My favorite people. My favorite person is there. My favorite person. Oh, when will we see her again? I want to see my baby. Not you. Not you. I want to see my wife. I'm here. Excuse you. I'm here for my wife, please. Director Cosmos, do you have a minute? Galactic scooter, full speed ahead. And he left. Director! He scooted away. His expression changed the instant he saw you, Daddy. Yeah, well, I dragged his name through the mud pretty good at the trial earlier today. Uh-oh. I really went, meow. I told you we needed more glitter. Yeah. The power of my voice, the duality, the dual destiny of my voice. Dual destiny, oh my. Can we talk to... Okay, that's just the... What do we do? We can go inside, a boarding lounge. Do we follow him inside? Is that what we do? Or do we find my wife, maybe? I love the discuss it. Not you. I don't like you. We were here only yesterday. Oh, hey! It's him! The man, the guy. I bet he will help us, right? I mean, we helped him. He helps us now. I like your little rocket hair. Finger guns, stuff like that. Mr. Starbuck, you've been released, huh? Yep, and I came straight here. This is all thanks to you and your team, Mr. Wright. You've given me a second chance to fly into space again. I can't thank you enough. Except... What's wrong? I thought he'd be happy to be acquitted. As I was coming out of the detention center, I saw Miss Sykes. He saw Athena? I was at a loss for words. I didn't know what to say to the poor girl. And then, you know what? She flashed a peace sign at me. She's so real for that, honestly. Congratulations on your acquittal, she said. Now you can go back into space someday. Yeah, that sounds like Athena. I can just picture it. I can see her do it too, honestly. She's like, congratulations, Mr. Starbuck. Have a good day, ooh woo. Watch him be like, I won't help you since I might become a suspect again. Nah, this man is gonna help us. But I saw her eyes. They were red and swollen from crying. She's gotta be suffering. She must be so worried. And yet she went out of her way to be nice and give me that big smile. She held back her own tears so she could give someone else a smile. That's so Athena. There's no question about it. That girl's innocent. Please, Mr. Wright, you have to make sure she goes free. And then they can put me in prison instead. I don't mind. We can't have that either, Mr. Starbuck. Oh. Don't worry, Mr. Starbuck. I'm going to give her the very best defense I can. I promise to get her acquitted, just like I did for you. I know she'll be all right with you in her corner. I know you'll never give up on her. Paul has a fine boss to look up to. Do you want to tell me something about the Moida? Still can't believe Launchpad 1 was switched with the Space Museum. What could have made Director Cosmos do such a thing? I haven't the foggiest idea. He wasn't going into space at all, so there never was going to be a launch that day, not from the very beginning. I wonder if Clay knew. I imagine he must have. Surely he would have noticed when you went to board the rocket. It's pathetic to think I was the only one who got taken in. But I guess that's about how it goes when you're worth less than space debris. No, don't say that. Is he going to be alright, Daddy? His expression looks as dark as a black hole. Well, that's just how he is. What a mood. The Moidawa. Mr. Starbuck, do you remember anything about the murderer? Not really. I only saw a shadowy figure in the dark after all. Yeah, I guess that was a little too much to hope for. Hey, I heard something from the police, though. They said they never did find a .10 caliber gun down that trash chute. Just as I thought. The culprit must have carried it away with them when they escaped. So was the person you saw holding a gun, Mr. Starbuck? I couldn't really tell. But it wasn't Athena, right? Could you tell if the person was male or female, tall or short? I can't even tell you that much. Man, I'm useless. When the culprit opened the door and some light came in, I should have been able to see. The door. Ah, yes! Oh my god, guys. I have a very important question. Do you see a blue rocket somewhere? Hello? Also, Yuri, do you see the blue rocket? Hello. Do you see the blue rocket? Can you point at the blue rocket, please? As I recall, they opened this door here as they made their escape. Please click on the blue rocket. Yeah. The door to launch pad 1, right? Yeah, except right now the door leads to the Space Museum. You mean the launch pad and the Space Museum are switched right now? Yeah, they're trying to investigate the theory you came up with in court. So they're recreating the conditions, huh? I'd like to see what's beyond that door now. Mr. Starbuck, could you open this door for us? Sure, just let me have my print scanned here. Bam! But what if he couldn't go in? That would be a shame. Switching the launch pads. Do the launch pads get switched back and forth a lot? Well, back when the Space Museum was Launchpad 2, they used to switch the pads around at times. But these days, Launchpad 2 is only used as a tourist attraction, right? Right. Because, quite frankly, the Space Center needs the money. I hear you. Times sure are tough. Oh, man. The reality of capitalism. Daddy, let's go check out what's beyond that door. Sure, let's go. Hey, why don't I come along? I can show you around. Okay. Okay. I mean, you know the way. Hey, leaves. Oh my god, there's leaves on the frickin' floor. Huh. I wonder what these dead leaves are doing here. Maybe they were stuck to the bottom of somebody's shoes? There are lots of trees around the Space Center. True, it's like a foresty area. She's right. It's a modern state-of-the-art building, but it's surrounded by trees. Ooh. 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 Who did not wipe the bottom of their shoes before they went in, huh? Somebody here took some trash from outside inside. We'll find the culprit who dirtied the Space Center. This is why you take your shoes off at the door, guys. But I don't know, if they were stuck to the bottom of somebody's shoes, wouldn't they look more crushed up? These don't look like they've been stepped on. Maybe there's some kind of secret hatch in the corridor and they came in that way. Not everything is set up like a magician's stage, you know. But what if it was, Phoenix? What if it was? Okay, let's do this one. So this is another one of those devices for opening the door, huh? Yep, but this one doesn't require fingerprint verification. You just hit the button and open sesame. So when you and Clay went through here, you didn't need to show your prints either? That's right, Trucy. Just like how the culprit didn't need to scan their prints when they escaped back out of Space Museum corridor into boarding lounge 2. Ooh, I see. Well, I don't see anything else that jumps out at me, and I imagine this corridor is built exactly like the Launchpad 1 corridor. Wait, I do wonder though, if they have like the print recognition system, why would it be there if you don't need it? Alright. Wait, we can't... Eh? I can't go there. Do I need to present something to him? Aw. He doesn't tell us anything about that though. He just does a little sigh. Maybe we show him something? Maybe we show him... Yeah, maybe it did in the past, but it was a safety hazard, yeah. Maybe they just didn't know. Okay, he also doesn't know anything about this. Hey, why are the leaves not added to our thing? Now we can't use it in court. Ah, sheesh. Okay, I think I might need to present something. Or maybe we need to move. What if we go back to the entrance? I knew it. Show him the blue rocket. I did. I tried. He didn't know anything about it. I showed him the door. I was like, there's the door, bitch. There's the door.
Curse the wretch who sullied my good name. Reverse course and full speed away.
Director Cosmos, wait! He leaves again. I'll handle this, Daddy. Take that!
Ah! The mobility system has been compromised.
Trucy's knife throw was a direct hit to one of his tires. And the streak continues. Streak? What streak, Trucy? Oh my god, she does that pose like Maybe I should have kept a closer watch on what tricks she's been practicing.
My dear old battleship, we fought many a skirmish together. It has been an honor.
Daddy, he's going to blow that thing up! Nah, I bet all that button will do is make it go haywire again. But what if it does blow up?
Very well. I surrender. As a prisoner of war, I expect to be treated honorably.
Switching the launch pads. Director Cosmos, when you were talking in court about switching the launch pads, you used your right to remain silent about the reason as to why. Do you want to tell us now, maybe? Maybe just I don't know. Would you like to maybe tell us right now? He looks so deflated. Oh, his hands were tied, is what he says. I was only doing what I could to keep my men from getting caught in that blast. Is he actually a nice guy? Is he actually a nice guy?
The center of the cosmos is shrouded in mystery, but I don't have any secrets left. Now that my battleship has been destroyed and I've been taken prisoner.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Do we recognize these babies? Oh, yeah. The psychologs. I like that one. I like that little puzzle because it's kind of like a court during the investigation, and I like that. I like when they skip it. Is he on a scooter? Yeah, he's on a Segway. He's on a Segway. He has, but he calls it, I think, like space scooter, but he's on a Segway. Behind the switching of the launch pads. Okay, let's see if we can break through his locks. I want you to tell me everything you're hiding about the switching of the two launch pads.
I refuse. You can't make me. I can hold out longer than anyone.
I hope I never get like this when I'm old. Now let's see where to start. This is how you explained your motive for switching the launch pads. You did it to save the astronauts. Thanks to you switching the launch pads, the astronauts escaped injury from the blast. Instead, they safely boarded the museum's rocket far away from the actual explosion.
My astronauts were raring to go out on an authentic adventure in space. How do you propose I had them board a fake rocket without them noticing?
I agree you couldn't have done it without help. For one, they would have figured it out the instant they stepped into the space museum. You figured you could fool Mr. Starbuck once he'd been drugged with his medication, but without the help of this person, it would have been impossible to pull your plan off. Clay baby. Look at that. Look at us. We are doing so well. My galaxy brain is galaxy braining, Phoenix. Speak for yourself. You must have gotten Mr. Terran to help you. He stole the tranquilizers from his mentor's locker and slipped them to him. And then, with Mr. Starbuck in a daze, they boarded the replica rocket in the museum.
Someone please help this poor prisoner of war.
How's he? That's exactly what I wanted to ask. How is he able to spin around like that if one of the tires is done for? But hey, if you really wanted to save the astronauts' lives, shouldn't you have just called off the launch?
If I could have done that, do you think I would have gone through all the trouble?
I guess he must have had a compelling reason why he couldn't call it off. But how did you know to switch the pads in advance of the bombing incident?
Well, that's because I was warned in advance.
Warned?
Once I received that warning, it was my duty to ensure my astronauts' safety.
But it was just a warning. It could even have been a prank. Why did you believe in it so completely?
Because I went to one of those mediums that everyone's talking about these days.
Oh, I didn't realize channeling was back in vogue. Maya? Besides, I thought it was you yourself that got the warning via telephone.
Yes, that's right. The bomber contacted me personally. My battleship is equipped with a special advanced communication system, you see.
A mobile phone? AKA a regular old telephone.
It's been a while. Planning another launch? I see you haven't learned. I'll never forget the terror I felt when I received that call.
The bomber said it's been a while? And that was enough to make you take the threat seriously? Perhaps Director Cosmos took the threat so seriously because the Space Center had been involved in a bombing once before? Maybe the culprit in the current case is the same person who was involved in this case. The Hat One Miracle. The Hat One Miracle. That epic story of survival. People across the nation know it now as a heroic tale of bravery. But in truth, it was an act of sabotage perpetrated by our current killer, wasn't it? Yeah, Maya isn't in this game, but she is in Spirits of Justice. Yeah, I know she is in that game. I'm excited to see her again once I play that game. Very few knew about the previous plot, so when the caller said it's been a while, you knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that the danger was real and it wasn't a prank.
Didn't anyone ever tell you to go easy on an ex-serviceman?
This man, I swear.
Yes, the Hat One Miracle was really a desperate battle against an act of sabotage. I even lost the life of one of my staff members in the fight.
Sabotage? Murder? So this is the ugly truth behind the Hat One Miracle. Sip, sip.
I let my guard down. I thought the saboteur had been caught and that the case was closed.
Huh? Wait a minute. The murder at the Space Center 7 years ago. This must be the person Director Cosmos thought was the culprit. The man? The guy? With his cool makeup? Redeem sip? Yeah. I'm sipping. I've got some iced tea green and also water once this is done. I'm almost out of iced tea. I had a big cup. Big cup. Big cuppa. Big cup of iced tea. I also had bubble tea today. Simon Blackwell, the murder suspect in a case that happened here 7 years ago. The man, the myth, the weeb. It is the one and only Simon Blackwell. The place and time of the two incidents, the murder and the sabotage, were the same. So you thought that he committed both crimes. But while Prosecutor Blackwell was behind bars, you got another threatening call. If the culprit this time is the same as 7 years ago, then it isn't Simon Blackwell. Realizing that, you were shaken. It meant the true culprit's been running free all this time.
How do you keep seeing straight through me?
Yeah, we did it. Look at how smart I am. Oh man, my brain is so big. My brain, humongous, in fact, enormous, giant. What's another word for big? Huge. Super big. Just very big. 300 IQ. Yes. Switching the launch pads. You wonder who threatened him? Me too. Well, I know, but me too. The reason why Director Cosmos won't talk about why he switched to launch pads is connected to the truth behind the Hat One Miracle. The sabotage and murder that happened at the Space Center 7 years ago. Big, gargantuous. Yeah, gargantuous. Director Cosmos, tell us what you're hiding.
If you really want to understand the reason, I decided to switch the launch pads.
Do-do-do-do, harp music. How does the music go when they do a flashback?
Wait, let me look it up. Let me look up a sound like that. Harp flashback sound effect. Okay, there we go. Wasn't that amazing? That's okay. We'll have to start with the story of that horrible nightmare from 7 years ago.
7 years ago? You mean the so-called Hat One miracle?
The little alien guy. The launch went smoothly. But once the ship entered outer space, then the troubles began. It was all the handiwork of a certain person and their evil scheme.
So Mr. Starbuck's traumatic experience wasn't accidental.
Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen. But that wasn't the worst of it. One of my staff members was murdered. Whoa, that's red. Oh, sheesh.
Wow, I had no idea such awful events were behind that exciting story of space heroism.
All that, in spite of the Space Center having very strict security in those days. All personal effects were examined thoroughly, coming or going.
Another murder, yeah, how are they still open?
How are they still open? You couldn't even smuggle a withered old leaf through those checkpoints.
So, do you have any clue who was responsible for the sabotage?
At the very least, I know it wasn't Simon Blackwell. I don't know enough to identify the true culprit, but it's clear what that person is. To put it simply, a spy.
A spy? You mean somebody who infiltrates a foreign country, carries out dangerous missions, and always gets the girl?
Someone's watching way too many late-night movies. Too much 007 for you, Trucy. Well, I guess if we're talking about blowing up a rocket and stealing research material, it's not all that surprising that a spy could be behind it all. The spy.
Give me information on the spy.
Pretty fly for a spy guy. Make no mistake, there's cutthroat rivalry between nations in the space R&D race. Some try to outdo others by any means possible, even deliberate obstruction. 7 years ago, we got a call before the launch warning us of sabotage. The same MO as this time. Yes, and here I thought the perpetrator had been caught, but it looks like I was wrong.
Prosecutor Blackwell seems more like a ninja than a spy, don't you think? Aren't ninjas and spies basically the same thing?
I guess you could discuss that topic.
I wonder who it is. Who is the spy?
But there's a good reason we failed to find the real spy. A massive cover-up by the government. Government officials were too embarrassed to admit that they had allowed such a thing to happen at the hands of a spy.
Don't tell me they made the police rush the investigation.
They did indeed. And then, to cover up the sabotage, they cleaned up the story.
And that was the Hat One miracle, wasn't it? But then 7 years later, the same MO, advance warning of sabotage. That must have been the director's reason for switching the launch pads.
It was the exact same.
7 years ago, the spy gave you advance warning of their plans, just like this time. That was what made you decide to switch the launch pads, wasn't it?
That's right. The caller knew the facts of the case 7 years ago, despite the cover-up. They knew about the sabotage, the moon rock, the murder, and they said, "You don't want things to go like they did 7 years ago, do you?" I immediately thought of calling off the launch, but the government wouldn't let me. "We don't give in to the likes of terrorists. We must proceed for our country's honor." It was quite a moving speech, actually.
Moving? Really? Maybe if you're easily inspired by political talking points.
But I knew the truth. He was aware. He saw through all their lies. We had been warned, which meant that the danger was very real. And I knew there was no way to stop the spy. No matter what I did, they would find a way. That's why I switched the launch pads and staged the moving rescue scene.
Oh no.
First, I snuck into the center the night before and switched the launch pads. That way, the astronauts would go from boarding lounge 1 to the Space Museum. Then I put a closed for repair sign at the door to launch pad 1 in boarding lounge 2. What? Oh, here. Okay, this spot.
You did that so normal visitors wouldn't enter, right? What else did you do?
I enlisted the help of several staff members, including Taryn.
But you didn't let Mr. Starbuck in on it?
He'd already been through enough, and he's not good at lying to keep a secret. I'm afraid I had no choice but to have him drugged. My plan went well, until...
Clay's murder, huh?
Uh-oh.
Clay's murder.
After the culprit made their escape, I switched the launch pads back. I did it in such a way that no one would find out, but after all that effort, Taryn is dead and the hat too is destroyed. And the Hope capsule, which had returned to us only recently, was also lost in that blast. My home, the center of the cosmos. My beautiful Cosmos Space Center is done for!
Wait, what did he mean by the Hope capsule was lost in that blast? Yeah, wait, what a second. Wait a second, we found it, right? What the what? I thought that the Hope capsule was found at the crime scene with Mr. Taryn. It had just been brought back by the Hope space probe with asteroid samples inside. Was it fake too? Was it fake too? Was it another fake thing? Oh man, don't tell me they left the real one somewhere else and it got stolen.
Please. The capsule was being held in a safe in launch pad 1. But I gave it to Taryn before the incident so it wouldn't be destroyed in the explosion. The idea was that, with it safely in Taryn's possession, he could make it look like he rescued it during the staged miraculous escape. But our precious research materials ended up lost to that explosion anyway.
But I thought Clay was supposed to keep it safe.
You misunderstand. The launch pad explosion wasn't the one the capsule was lost to. It was lost after the police confiscated it as evidence.
What? Oh no! It was the courtroom bombing! Oh, that is sad. That is tragic. What a tragic way to go.
The capsule was there in the courtroom as evidence and it was blown to smithereens!
There's pieces of asteroid in the courtroom now. Yet another casualty of that blast.
Ultimately, I think the culprit may have known about the switching of the launch pads.
What? How?
The police found a wiretapping device during their investigation today. A bug aboard my battleship, a tap on my advanced communications system.
A wire on that phone?
Yes, a wire on this very phone. I used this phone to give instructions to my staff about the launch pad switch. Just to the few select members who knew about the plan.
Uh-oh, someone listen in? Is it now a space courtroom? Honestly, it is.
There's parts of asteroid in there.
It's a trial among the stars.
The culprit probably slipped in with them amid the confusion, and planted the bomb then.
Yes. If they were tapping your phone, they definitely could pull something like that off. So you really think the same spy is behind this incident than the one 7 years ago?
Yes, I'm sure of it.
Then this spy must be the phantom Prosecutor Blackwell has been chasing. Oh, sheesh.
But Prosecutor Blackwell told me once. The hunt I've been on for the phantom of 7 years past continues even still. For starters, that case happened right here at this very Space Center too.
So, if we can find this phantom...
That's right, we can clear Athena's name! And then there's the matter of Prosecutor Blackwell, too.
What about him?
Well, if the culprit of 7 years ago is the same person as in the current incident, it would mean Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent. That's still an if, though.
I wonder how dangerous that guy would be in court without handcuffs. But if we're going on a ghost hunt, count me in. Okay.
Oh, it's all over for me. Spin, spin, whirl, whirl, I'm done for. The center of the cosmos is doomed.
Do you think he's going to be all right, Daddy?
Well, at least he'll be in good company. There must be planets out there he can spin with. Which reminds me, I'd like to delve a little deeper into the Hat 1 mission, too.
If you want to learn more, start with the Space Museum. There's a Hat 1 exhibit there. Oh, don't mind me, I'll just keep spinning here and see how the cosmos unfolds.
It's like he achieved spiritual enlightenment or something.
I'm sure he'll stop when he gets busy. Busy? Dizzy. Let's go visit the Space Museum. His conviction is part of the cover-up, and that's why he is allowed to prosecute. Oh, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why they allowed him to prosecute. Maybe that's why they allowed him in their Cosmos Space Center Museum.
Let's see. Where's the exhibit on the launch 7 years ago?
The slash jacket. Slashed. There. That's the Hat 1 exhibit.
Oh, wow. Look at that photo of the team. Yeah.
There's Clay and Mr. Starbuck, Director Cosmos, Aura Blackwell, and even Ponko. But I've never seen the woman on the right before. This one. Who do you guys think she is? Who do you guys think is this woman? Who is this wolf, you think? Who could she be? Who could she be? Man, I love my wife. Sorry, I just need to. Just give me a moment. Just give me a brief moment. Mwah. Okay.
Everybody looks so happy. Well, except for Director Cosmos.
I think that's just how he smiles. What? I'm not being degenerate. I'm looking at the, face. I just gave her a little kiss. What's wrong with, a little kiss? What's wrong with, a little kiss on the lips? A little kissy. Little kissy kiss on the lips. Hey, what's wrong with a little kissy kiss on the lips? What's wrong with that? Hey. The victim of 7 years ago? Maybe. Let's check out the newspaper article, too. Ooh. This is something we haven't seen before. Hat 1 launch imminent. And there's a photo of the Hope space probe. I guess it's only natural. It doesn't talk about the murder or the sabotage.
They really were keeping it a secret, just like the director said.
Little pecky peck.
Peck? Yeah. Just a little kissy.
Just a little kissy on the lips. Nothing wrong with a little smooch. No, exactly. Is it gay to kiss the homies goodnight? Is that just a little smooch. A little smooch on the lips, little smoochy smooch. A little chew, in fact. A little chew, a little kiss, a little pecky.
Daddy, take a look at that jacket.
Must be the Hat 1 team's uniform jacket. It's the same design as the one Apollo was wearing, the one that belonged to Clay.
Actual jacket worn by a Hat 1 team member, it says.
Not a replica, huh? I wonder if it was Mr. Starbucks? I don't think so. I think it was the person who died. Hat 1 exhibit added to the court record. Hello? Who says hello?
Juniper! Oh, Juniper!
She goes,
hello?
oh. As long as there's no hand holding. Yeah, just a little kissy. I didn't take her hand. I didn't ask for her hand in marriage. Frankly, she already is my wife. But I just gave a little kissy on the lips. Oh, Miss Woods, what brings you here?
I heard Thena got arrested, so I've been looking for you,
must be so worried. But rest assured, I'm going to do my very best to defend her.
Athena's going through such a hard time. I hope she doesn't lose heart. Even just coming back to this place must have been really difficult for her.
Huh? You mean the Cosmos Space Center?
What? You didn't know? She used to live here when she was a little girl.
What? She did? No, I didn't know. No wonder she knew so much. Ms. Woods, could you tell me more in detail? Oh, Athena and the Space in tow.
Athena's mom worked here. If I remember right, she was a doctor of psychology or something like that.
But why was a psychology specialist working at a space research facility?
I don't really know. But I do know that she lived and worked here, so Athena lived here too.
Mother moment? So it was far from Athena's first time here. Wait, did I notice before that her buttons are acorns? That's so cute. Oh my god. Like this one I knew, but oh my, she's so cottagecore. She is maximum cottagecore. She's like tree. Everything about her is trees. There's like leaves and cute. I wonder why she didn't mention it.
She probably didn't want to talk about it. This place is connected to a very sad memory for her.
The sad memory? To make sure that they are mentally ready for space. Yeah, honestly, I would think it would be like mental help for the astronauts, maybe. A sad memory? Can you tell me about it?
There was a terrible incident here. It was 7 years ago.
Same time frame as the Hat Wand launch.
Athena's mom, in the robotics lab, she was murdered.
What?
After it happened, Athena stopped coming to school.
Poor Athena. And all this time, she never let on at all. It was her mama? The mother?
I was so worried about her. I came here so many times hoping to see her.
But she wasn't there.
But I never saw her again.
Oh, sad music. What the heck?
After a while, we started exchanging letters. But I didn't get to see her face to face for 7 long years.
So the first time you'd seen her in 7 years was during Professor Court's case?
That's right. And I was so surprised. She was like a completely different person. So cheerful and happy.
Yeah, Athena has been super cheerful and happy all the time. Really always is like the saddest characters that are like the biggest happy-go-lucky ones, right? What was Athena like as a child?
She was very sensitive and kind. She didn't talk very much. She liked to draw and paint at home.
Same.
That's completely different from the Athena we know now. I can't even picture it. She never loved the Space Center much because she was very sensitive to other people's emotions. When she went to crowded places, she'd get dizzy from all the emotions flying around.
Must be hard to hear people's hearts as well as their voices. Oh man. Oh no, sad little Athena.
She always wore these big, heavy-looking headphones. She said her mother made them for her as part of her research.
Huh. I wonder what kind of research it was.
Because of her special ability, Athena couldn't handle being in school very often. And I was always out sick because of my weak constitution. Maybe that's why we became such good friends. We used to play together here at the Space Center a lot. It brings back memories.
That's so cute! They were such cute friends! They were so baby. Sounds like Athena's mother played a big role here at the Space Center.
Oh, Daddy! Show her that picture!
Girl, good idea. Right. Wait. Back. Present. Photograph. Miss Woods, could you take a look at this for me?
Oh, look! There's Thena's mom. The woman on the far right, the one in the kimono. That's Dr. Mita Sykes. Mita's?
I miss her. I miss her. I love her so much. Oh, man. This woman. Man, I've been wanting to talk about her. I love her. And I love Aura. And I love both of them. And I love them together. Man, I love them. Athena's mother's murder. Did it by any chance have any connection to the Hat One launch?
What? Why, yes, it did. As I recall, it happened on the day before the launch.
Just as I suspected.
But that wasn't the worst of it. One of my staff members was murdered.
Oh, man. So this is the murder director Cosmos was talking about. We didn't even get the chance to meet her. Like, we see a picture of, like, a cool-looking character, and then we learn that she's been murdered, and we never get a chance to talk to her. Man, that's sad. Does that mean that the crime prosecutor Blackwell was convicted of is the murder of Athena's mother? There's a chance her death is somehow connected to the current case.
There is?
Thank you for all your help, Miss Woods. And please try not to worry. I won't let anything happen to Athena.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. I know you'll take good care of her. So we need to investigate the robotics lab and also talk to Athena. We've got our plates full, Daddy. I hope we can fit it all in before the day's through.
The detention center first, then. We have to see Athena before visiting hours are over. Oh, man. Yeah, Maya, I need you to channel this woman for reasons.
I need to speak with her. Well, if it isn't Mr. Lawyer, fancy meeting you here.
Oh, hello, Detective Fulbright. Here on business?
To tell the truth, I'm here to interview Ted Tonate.
The one behind the courtroom bombing incident?
He suddenly said he's ready to tell the truth about that case. And what he was saying was so incredible, I just had to come right over to hear more.
Incredible? What was he saying?
I can't share that with you. Why don't you hang around and hear it for yourself?
Really? Us? Are you sure?
Ha ha ha! I give you my special permission. Here comes the bomber now.
Oh, man. Okay. Well.
Oh, he's sweaty. You, what nerve you have to come here? You're here to laugh at me, I suppose.
I could waste my breath on you. We get the beep, boop, 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 boop. Eyes again? Do we? I want to see that sprite again. The beep. The blink, blink, beep, blink, blink. That one. After all, you're the one who assaulted Apollo and put him in the hospital.
Violence, no. Question, okay.
No violence? Too bad Apollo didn't get a chance to say that before you attacked him. Fine, then just answer me this, Mr. Tonate. What is this truth of yours about the courtroom you blew up?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't blow up the courtroom. When I killed Detective Arm, there was another person in the room. What are you talking about? Who else could have been there? I saw it, I tell you. I saw someone's hand as they were stealing the remote switch.
What?
This person was there and witnessed the murder I committed.
So he did commit the murder, but he didn't do the bombing?
What? I don't know who it was. But that's who... Wait. But that's who blew up the courtroom. You expect us to buy that?
Easy there, Trucy. I don't see any psyche locks. So I guess he must not be lying.
Pardon me, I got a little carried away. But I'm telling you the truth. I did not detonate that bomb.
And there you have it. We can't exactly ignore his claims, of course, so we're doing a follow-up. We're even analyzing the bomb itself, or what's left of it.
Oh, man.
We haven't found any new facts yet, though.
Wow, they've laid it all out piece by piece. Oh, look at all those beautiful little pieces. I wish I could have them. Oh, looks like his geek switch has been activated. I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna say something. I'm just gonna point at it. Okay. Okay. Take that in for a second. Chat, take that in for a second. Got it? That's all I will say. Phony Fanty bomb added to the court record. Oh, that, of course, the bomb was in here. Space rock, question mark? How did that get there?
Well, I hope you're ready for Prosecutor Blackwell's special brand of questioning.
Anything but that. What a special brand?
I'm afraid I have to be off now, too. I was just about to question Miss Sykes.
You're going to see Athena now?
That's right. Oh, did you folks come to see her? Sorry for the trouble, but could you come back later? Well, off I go.
Well, she's my client. What the heck? What bad timing. Looks like we'll have to wait until after her questioning is over to see her.
And after we came all this way, too. Well, I guess it's back to the Space Center. Let's go check out the robotics lab, Daddy.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
We haven't been there yet, and I'm so excited because it's my favorite place. Look at that. Judge Tron. I love robots. I love space. I love this so much.
I love this area so much.
The kind of questioning that involves a katana or three. Oh man, ooh.
And if you don't answer my question, you will feel my wrath.
Man, I ran out of iced tea. Now it's only water.
So, this is the robotics lab, huh? Looks like it's exactly one floor above the boarding lounge.
Wait, where's that? Boarding lounge. Oh, maybe where it says in big letters, robotics lab. And where people were directly to evacuate from via the emergency ladder. This is where Athena's mother was killed 7 years ago. Speaking of someone who works with robots.
Daddy, look! Over there!
Whoa! Apollo? Apollo? Sir? Sir?
I'm gonna talk about the robotics lab in a bit, okay? Because I have a lot to talk about on this screen. But first, so they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right? Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead? Apollo and Ara Blackwell? I wonder what they're talking about. Well, well, come to spoil our fun, just when I was enjoying our alone time. Man, I wish I could have some alone time with Ara. Trucy and Mr. Wright. If it's Apollo you want, you can't have him. He said he's investigating on his own. And I respect his wishes. We just came to investigate this lab. Well, this is my lab, so you'll need my permission if you want to do any snooping. Oh, talk to me, baby. Okay, wait. No. We'll do it once we examine. I'll talk about the robotics lab more. Okay, no, I can't wait. Look at how girly pop this is. I'm sorry. Look at her desktop. It's all pink. This girl. She's so... I love Ara. She's so girly secretly. But also it's a mess. I'm sorry, but girl. Get your shit together. I like that she uses like robots to hold her cup of coffee and like, or tea or whatever she drinks. And then her notes, her post-its are on there. She has like little post-its. And also behind her name, do you see that? There's a picture of Metis. Or Metis? How would you pronounce her name? Metis or Metis? I always in Dutch I say Metis. But I don't know. How would you say it with like English pronunciation? Would you say Metis? Metis Sykes? Metis? Medat. I'm sorry, I'm so dumb. Metis? Metis Sykes? Or Metis? Metis or Metis? Metis or Metis? What do you think would be right? Humma. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Okay. I heard about the trial. You made mincemeat out of the director. And suddenly Starbuck was out and your little subordinate, the princess, was in. Case closed. And they all lived happily ever after.
Daddy, say something to her!
And I suppose you're going to defend the princess in court, am I right? The princess, huh? Guess she's talking about Athena. Something tells me she doesn't like Athena. The cup is responsible for global 200% morning and evening productivity increase, meaning it's the most effective tool in the lab, so a robot hand is normal. True. True. Nice voice there, yo. I gotta give my wife the sexiest voice I got, you know? Or is it not? Is it like, do you think it fits? Like in my opinion, I always think she has like a lower voice for like a woman, but she hasn't been voiced ever. But again, like she's so girly pop. I mean, sorry, but there are like literally hearts on her clothes. She's like secretly girly. Also, you can't tell me that she's not wearing makeup. This is a woman who's wearing makeup, honestly. Like she obviously has lipstick on. If you look at the picture, like this one, you can see the difference between like Metis's also she has eyeliner on. You can just see the difference. Like Metis doesn't have the eyeliner. Aura definitely has eyeliner on, and also you can, if you look really, really closely, you can see that she has like the little shiny lippies, and Metis doesn't have shiny lips, so she's wearing like a lipstick. I mean, I'm so into her. I see these things, man. I pay attention. I pay attention to my wife. Of course, Athena's innocent. Uh-oh. Exhibit A. Look at them lippies. Yeah, exactly. Just look at them lippies. Look at them lippies. And also look at the hearts and like the hot pink. I don't know, her desktop. It's like cute. It has like star things. It's like all pink and cutesy. Pink and green. She has the Cosmo and Wanda post-its. Pink and green. Everything here is pink. I'm sorry, but like, not to be that person, but she's so girly. I love her. Oh my. Such loyalty and trust. She seems pretty suspicious to me, though. The emotionally unstable princess. There's your culprit for you. Don't you agree, Apollo? I don't know yet.
Apollo, how could you?
Everything is pink and green. Yeah, everything is pink and green, man. Man, girl, I can be the green to your pink. I can be the green to your pink if you want me to. Everything is Cosmo and Wanda. Oh man, I can be the green to your pink if you want me to. Oh no, look at her. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but she looks at me like that. You can... So when she looks at you like that, I mean... What am I supposed to do? Not fall in love with her? What? What? That's crazy. What's wrong with saying, I don't know if it's true? It's a very scientific approach. Your subordinate is more level-headed than you. Or should I say, former subordinate. Oh god. Oh no. That's not funny, Aura, please. Can't believe it. Does Apollo really suspect Athena? She already has the green robot, so you will have to take the abuse as well. Maybe I'm into whatever she's doing. I don't know. Phew. All this laughing has worn me out. Your turn to say something, hunk of junk.
Mr. Taryn, you look pale. Shall I help you to the sick bay?
Mr. Taryn? But that's Apollo you're talking to. Oh, this hunk of junk here is mistaking Apollo for Clay. Maybe Apollo is possessed by Clay's ghost. What? No, he's wearing his jacket, right?
Mr. Taryn, how are your injuries? Mr. Taryn. Mr. Taryn, how are your injuries? Mr. Taryn.
I guess Clay intends to hang around to haunt the princess that murdered him. Oh, and to haunt the lawyer that defends her too, of course. A robot that can see ghosts? Yeah, right. And I'm a spirit medium. Sorry, but apparently scientists just don't tell very frightening ghost stories. I intend to defend Athena, no matter what you have to say about it. How perfectly foolish. That kind of blind belief makes people lose sight of the truth. Just like 7 years ago. Oh! Could you tell me about the incident 7 years ago, baby girl? Please? I love how the music is like so serious too. She's like trying to be all cool and stuff. Why? Do you enjoy trampling on people's feelings and rubbing salt in their wounds? Or do you just want me to talk? In that case, what should I ask for in return? I'd like to hear about that incident too. It helped me understand the current case better. Huh? Apollo knows about that case too. He was friends with Clay Taryn. How would he not know? Obviously. Well, if you're the one who's asking, Apollo. Come on, Uncle Junk, you tell the story.
But, Miss Ara, that's private information.
If you won't talk, I'll just have to make you talk. Oh god, there she goes again.
Yeah. Yes, who cares about personal privacy? Not me. I am ready to use my blast processing abilities to impart all available information. Wow, what a magic trick! He's like a completely different robot now. The bodies of all the robots that come through this lab are designed by Miss Ara. I was born 7 years ago. Miss Ara was much, much younger then.
Wow! Wait. How old is she? Oh, she was 30 then. Still can't believe she's 37. Her age deceased. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Why do we not get to know her age? Age 37. Age deceased. Man. She has such sparkly eyes. She really has like the anime eyes. I don't know. The like, if you were to make a Mii of her, like a Mii on the Wii console, it would have those sparkly round eyes. That would be Mita Sykes. Yikes, better watch what you say if you don't want to get recycled, Clonko.
And then our hearts were created by that great genius, Dr. Mita Sykes.
Hearts? Robots with hearts?
Kokoro! Kiseki, kiseki.
Can you even make such a thing?
Emotions are not irrational things. Our logic and our hearts can be integrated. The two navigation companies created by Miss Ara and Dr. Midas transcend humans. Ow.
Well, Midas. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. The picture! Oh man, she looks so serious in that picture. She's so cool. I like the little cinnamon bun she has on her forehead. I like her cinnamon bun hair. Kind of wanna makes me like just a little nibble. Just a little nibble of her hair. It looks like a nice cinnamon bun. Nobody could continue Midas' research. She and her work were truly one of a kind. Now the two navigation companions are all that are left of Midas here on Earth. The robots are all that's left? Isn't she leaving out a very important someone? Aura really doesn't like Athena. We built the ultimate creations together, but now she's gone. I get the feeling Dr. Sykes loved her robots almost as much as she loved her daughter. Wow, reading is tough. The light shade looks like frosted sugar. It really... Does it look like that in this picture too? It kind of does. The cinnamon bun on top of her head. And almost as much as she loved you. Oh? What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. But you lost someone too, didn't you, Apollo? Your friend, Clay. I guess you and I are pretty much in the same boat. Or would she say it out loud, like asterisks? Asterisk, sigh, asterisk. Miss Ara, would you like a tissue? Oh god, she's crying! Is she crying? Keep your trap shut, hunk of junk. She's crying. She's doing a little boo-boo. Clonko is an important keepsake of your time with Dr. Sykes. You should treat him better. What does it matter? He doesn't feel pain, and I can always repair his body. Besides, their hearts aren't actually in their bodies. What do you mean by that? The program Metis wrote runs on a separate mainframe. Their bodies are controlled remotely from there. Their hearts and memories are there too. These bodies are really just peripherals. So I can do anything I want to them. I'm not sure that gives you the right to physically abuse the poor things. But why are you people looking into such an old case now anyway? Well, we believe the culprit of that incident might be the same person as in this case. Ha. Oh god. So Daddy's going to find out who killed Dr. Sykes too! Right. Uh-oh, she's not happy about that. Yeah, she's just rummaging through the brain like it's nothing. Just time to rewire your brain, literally. I'm sure you're aware of who Metis' killer is. Yes, Prosecutor Blackwell, or so it seems. That's a quaint way of putting it. Are you implying you don't think he did it? I can't say anything for sure right now, but that's exactly why I'd like to hear your side of it to help me be sure. Yeah, tell me about your brother! I was the one who introduced Simon to Metis, you know? Oh, if she believes that Simon is the killer, then that must hurt. He wanted to learn psychology, he said, to give himself an edge in court. Ah, Prosecutor Blackwell's forte, his infamous power of suggestion technique. Exactly. And he was oddly serious about it. Rather than a teacher-student relationship, he treated her more like how a loyal samurai would treat his sovereign. Huh. Seems more like a lost soul than a dignified samurai to me. He even got along well with that miserable little princess.
Why do you call Athena the princess anyway?
Yeah, tell us about how you dislike her. Why do you dislike her so much? Well, she's Metis' daughter after all, although she's nothing like her. Besides, doesn't the selfish little princess always have lots of white knights hanging around? Now I think I see why Athena didn't say anything when we ran into Ara yesterday. Her stepmom doesn't like her. Kind of like that. It all makes sense now. Oh, sheesh. So the culprit behind the two cases could be the same, huh? That settles it then. What does it settle? None of your business. Just forget you heard anything. How long are you people going to hang around in here anyway?
What? But we came here to take a look around.
You think you can just waltz in and ransack a person's lab? Show me a search warrant. Oh, sheesh. Oh, no. She's slowly going crazy. Oh, no. Poor Clonko's face. Oh, baby. Baby boy. Is it... I don't know what it is. I just like these kind of like facial expressions on characters when their mouths go like... We're not the police, so we don't have one?
Then get out. Now! Klonko, show them out!
Certainly, Miss Aura.
Oh my god, is he hitting us? Oh, he's pushing.
Ouch! Don't push! My apologies, I'm just following orders.
Oh man, we just get thrown out. Like it's a club. And security guard is just tossing us out. Like, whee! Yeeting us out of there. What a way to get shown out.
The nerve of that woman! What's with that horrible attitude?
I guess that's just how she is.
Why was Apollo going along with her?
I guess it's because they have something in common. Apollo lost Clay, just like how Ara lost Dr. Sykes.
I'm really worried about him. He's not himself at all. He's usually not all cool and dark and mysterious like that.
I guess that's true. Does she mean he's usually silly and dorky?
I'm going to keep an eye on him.
Hey, wait, Trucy, come back. Oh, she's gone. What should I do now? Detective Fulbright is probably still questioning Athena. Guess I'll go back to the office? Alone? Huh. Oh man, so dramatic he is, huh? Who will we find in the office? In the office. Is there anyone here? Well, here I am. This office I've never felt so empty. And still it's filled with stuff. Guess I haven't been here at the office all by myself in a long time. When I first became a lawyer, my mentor was here with me. And then for a while after that, she was always by my side. Now I'm getting all sentimental. I must be tired. Huh? Something on the floor. What's a letter doing here? Oh, man! What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Is it from her? The girl?
Hey, Nick. It's been a while, huh? Miss me? I know this handwriting. I read somewhere that you were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have really been something. Although weird is par for the course with you.
I think she, or whatever paper she's reading, is a little off on the details.
I'd love to come visit, but I'm right in the middle of a difficult part of my training. So instead, think of me as you watch those Steel Samurai videos I sent. I'm sure they'll cheer you right up. Oh man, yours truly, Maya Faye! Good old Maya. It's as if she knew I was feeling down and needed a lift. She's a spirit medium after all. Maya! Maya was my assistant for quite a while. Man, I miss her. Man, I miss Maya. Believe it or not, but she's a spirit medium. A blast from the past. Shouldn't it be Pink Princess? Well, no, Maya was a fan of the Steel Samurai, too. This Magatama I use on Psyche Locks, Maya is the one who gave it to me. I love Maya. But I wonder how this letter got here.
Mr. Nick?
Oh, it's you, Pearls! I knew she was coming, but I love Pearl. Look at her! Look at her! Wait, I wonder, can we already see her in, like, the court record? No. Okay. Pearls! Pearl, 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 Pearl.
How have you been, Mr. Nick?
She's so cute. This is Pearl Faye, although I call her Pearls. For those of you who don't know this character, who are unfamiliar with her, she's a character in the first 3 games? 2? 3? The second and third game? Anyway, she's in the first trilogy, and she's adorable. I love Pearl. When you meet her, she's 8 years old, and right now I think she's 18. Or 16. I think she's 18. She's just as old as Athena. But she's tiny. She's baby. She's tiny girl.
She debuted in the second game. Oh, right. You meet her in the second game. She's Maya's cousin, who is also a spirit medium. A very talented one at that. I've known her since she was 8 years old. But Apollo and Athena only met her a few months ago. You didn't come all this way just to bring me a letter, did you?
I apologize for barging in, and the door was unlocked. But I can't believe there was a big explosion there. Your office doesn't look any different.
She's even further off on the details than Maya. I wish I could take you out to eat or something, Pearls, but there's a lot going on.
Oh, I knew that! I didn't come here for a social visit, you know, Mr. Nick.
What is your errand, then?
Did you read the postscript on the letter?
Huh? There's more? Oh, yeah, here it is. P.S.
I bet you've been too busy to clean or take care of the office, so Pearlie said she would come help you. Isn't she sweet? You better thank her.
Oh, so that's what you're doing here. That's awfully nice of you, Pearls. Maya and Pearls. Thanks to these two, I'm starting to feel a little better. Thank you, girls.
Now that I'm here, I'm going to whip this place into shape. You just concentrate on your work and don't mind me at all.
I'll need to talk to Prosecutor Blackwell if I want to learn more about this case. With the trial still going on, they must be holding him down in the detention center. No, but I want Pearl. Oh, look. Oh, she's 17. Is she just as old as Athena? She's just 1 year younger and then 1 year older than Trucy. But in my head, she's eternally 8 years old. I don't know what it is. She just eternally feels like she's 8. You can't tell me she is 17 and she is just 1 year older. Why does Athena look so much older? I don't know what it is. Athena looks so much older. But I really like Pearl's like older design. I did look into the art book and I saw like what they were considering for her design, but I'm very happy that they kind of kept this hairstyle. She has this hairstyle in like the first few games too. They considered like maybe putting it like the rings like down here or giving her a different hairstyle, but I like this one. And then they added this thing because she didn't have this when she was younger. It was like cut off here, but this was added, this part of her hair. She has pretty much the same outfit, I think, because it's just their spirit medium outfit. Probably because of the suit. Yeah, I think so. And also I think Athena is taller, is much taller. I think isn't Athena like this tall? Like Pearl is still shorty. Still a shorty. Mom, I'm 48 years old, baby. Yeah, kinda. She's eternally baby to me. She's eternally baby. I love Pearl. Pearl's so cute. I like Pearl a lot. A visitor's room. Well, look who's here. I wonder what they're talking about. What? All this time and you haven't said... All this time and you haven't said a word! It's even turning your hair gray. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That was Ara. It's even turning your hair gray. I don't have anything to say, Ara. Why don't you go home and play with your dolls? Prosecutor Blackwell. I thought it was the detective, but it is Ara. Just like rewire that in your memory that I did it with the Ara voice. Well, even if you don't, I have plenty, you jerk. Miss Blackwell, don't you think that's enough for today? Enough for today? Today is all there is when there's no tomorrow. When there's no tomorrow? What is she talking about? We have company, Aura. Please try to calm down. All right, fine. I see you're just not going to listen no matter what I say. I've had it. If that's the way you're going to be, I have another plan up my sleeve. I hope you're happy, Simon, because I'm done. Do as you please, see if I care. Man, they are such siblings, aren't they? Oh. Wow, I could cut the tension with a katana. Like a weeb. Right, dunno. It looks like Fulbright saved your case in court this morning. What? Oh, Yeah, he did. You bounced back to business quick.
Prosecutor Blackwell, forgive me, but it was just it was the just thing to do.
And you know what he says, in just as we trust.
But as a result, Seiso was arrested. Was that the just thing to do too? Mr. Lawyer, I'm sorry. It was evidence. What else could I do?
Don't worry about it. I plan to defend her and prove her innocence.
I wouldn't take things so lightly if I were you. Right, Dono?
This is blade-proof glass, right? Can you tell me about 7 years ago, maybe? Maybe let's talk about a traumatic experience then, to calm your nerves. Let's talk about a traumatic experience. That sounds fine. Prosecutor Blackwell, we're looking into the case from 7 years ago. You're looking for somebody you call the Phantom of 7 Years Past, aren't you?
You villain! Where did you hear about that?
This glass is absolutely positively blade-proof. Right? I sure hope so.
No, it wasn't me! I didn't say a single... Oops.
Ouch. At least it wasn't my fault.
Uh-oh.
Could you tell me who this Phantom is? And also, you didn't really kill Dr. Sykes, did you?
Guard, the guest is leaving.
Prosecutor Blackwell, please listen to me! The culprit in the current case might be the same as the one in the case 7 years ago. If you would cooperate, we could probably solve both cases.
I suppose I could talk. The one who killed my mentor was without question me. I stole Seiso's mother away from her. I destroyed her life.
Prosecutor Blackwell.
Guard, where are you? Stop dragging your feet, I tell you.
Oh man. Oh man, wait, don't...
Yeah, it's not Blackwell proof. He can break steel shackles with his hands.
That is true. He's kind of a terrifying man. He must be ripped under that suit. There he goes.
No, we've upset Prosecutor Blackwell. Now what are we going to do, Mr. Lawyer?
There isn't much we can do. Detective Fulbright, do you mind if I ask you just a little more about that old case?
Well, I guess it won't make any difference now. What would you like to know? Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Do you know anything about the trial that got him convicted?
A little. The police called the incident the UR1 incident.
Year one. Yuri.
Prosecutor Blackwell was charged with murdering his psychology mentor. Kind of like if you're red, Mr. Lawyer, will to kill you.
I don't want to think about that one.
There were 2 decisive pieces of evidence, so a verdict was reached very quickly.
2 pieces of evidence, huh? What were they?
Let's see. The first was some security camera footage. He was the only one who used the corridor to the murder scene at the time of the crime.
The only one, huh? Ouch, that does sound pretty decisive. Could you show me that footage?
Oh, sorry, I don't have it with me right now.
Guess I'll have to see it some other time. 7-year-old video. What was the second piece of evidence?
This one's even more incriminating. A photo of the moment of the crime.
Whoa, what the hecky?
See, there he is at the crime scene holding a bloody katana.
It's a bloody katana, is it? In it. Not isn't it. It's a bloody katana, in it.
It was the victim's kept on display in the room. She had a thing for Japanese culture.
Still VHS. Yeah, that's honestly what I was thinking too. I was like, is the year 2030 something, isn't it? And they're still using VHS? Yikes. Just kidding. Wow, it'd be hard to explain this one away. Katana added to the court record. The weapon used in the murder 7 years ago. It belonged to the victim. The victim's blood was found only on the blade. Only on the blade. Okay, that's probably going to be important. But who took this picture, detective? So he did kill her? I mean, that's what they think.
The incident happened the day before the Hat One launch. A reporter who had come to do a story on the launch was in the room across from the lab. This just happened to show up in one of the pictures he took.
Photo of the crime. Where's that reporter and can we talk to... Wait a minute. I know a reporter. Prosecutor Blackwell's attitude earlier was so odd. He's definitely hiding something. Prosecutor Blackwell said he was hunting a phantom from 7 years ago, didn't he?
Yes, and I imagine it's getting more and more urgent as his execution date approaches.
What did you just say? Execution date?
Oh, what? Did I say something? Never mind me, you didn't hear a thing.
Execution date. So he was given the death sentence?
Yes, he told me not to tell you people, actually. But I guess there's no sense hiding it anymore. His execution date is tomorrow.
What? Tomorrow? No. Oh man. So that's why she was so stressed. Today is all there is when there is no tomorrow. I see. But what if the culprit of the current case is the same as the one from 7 years ago?
Then it would be the worst possible scenario. Prosecutor Blackwell would be executed tomorrow under a false charge.
I don't know why, but he looks like he's speaking in Uwu language when he does this sprite. But that would be unthinkable! We have to do something right now!
I went to do something, I went to, but you're a liar! You know how hard it is to overturn a decision!
I know, but why? Why isn't Prosecutor Blackwell putting up any kind of fight?
You saw how he was, White. He's been like, what, that ever sees his conviction? Totally uncooperative. Not even his own sister could persuade him.
Uncooperative? When he's about to be executed for a crime he didn't commit? This isn't right. I can't let it happen. I have to stop it somehow. Beep, 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 beep.
Oh, pardon me. It looks like I have a phone call. Fulbright here. What? What's happening? You've got to be kidding!
That's quite a reaction. I bet he's making some big show of it right now.
Mr. Liar, the robots are... Oh god, uh-oh.
It's because his lips aren't moving. Yeah, that's why he looks like...
I will squeak like a wish. I'm just a little baby.
Detective Fulbright, get a hold of yourself. Some kind of robot malfunction?
Not a malfunction. They're staging a revolt. The machines are rebelling against humans. They've holed themselves up in the space center and are taken the visitors as hostages.
They did what? No. Trucy!
Uh-oh. We have to get right over there. This is going to be one heck of a battle. What are we gonna do? Go there with the two of us? Fight robots live? Go doom 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 like this, man? Go doom 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 against like the freaking police and the robots. I'll smash a robot if it's the last thing I do.
Man, the riot police are here. Then the robots really are holding people hostage?
Look, Mr. Lawyer, what do you suppose that group of people are swarmed around?
But I was only trying to help this nice person. She said she was lost.
You robots have declared war on us humans. You've even taken hostages already.
Stay away from it. You'll never know what it will do. Oh no. But he's not a bat robot. Can't you see he's just trying to help me? I recognize that voice. Detective Fulbright, are you okay here on your own?
Leave it to me. All right, people, what's going on here?
Pearls! Over here! Oh, Mr. Nick, there you are! I heard the terrible news and I got so worried! Thanks, Pearls. I can hardly believe what's happening myself. I'm so glad you found each other. When people are happy, I am happy. Conco seems the same as before. When people are sad, I am happy. When people are angry, when people are... Oh, did I say something odd? Did I err? Uh-oh, there is something wrong with him. Ah! Uh-oh, he's been shut off. Looks like he fell asleep. You must have been tired. He. Ha 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 ha. Clonko? Clonko? You good?
Oh yeah! I don't know why. I love him so much. It's a Detroit Become Human moment. Yes. It's just a little tiny robot takeover moment. Man.
Takeover.
Oh shit. Man. Look at that. Doesn't he remind us of someone? The Yuri virus. I guess. I mean, he has fangs like me and like horns. He also kind of looks like Aura Blackwell. Yeah, he's in Aura Blackwell mode. Human beings are our enemies. It's time for the machines to take over. The robots are rebelling. Everybody run! It's an all-out war. It's the end of the world. Ha. Fools. How could you fall for something so cliche? I'm human too, you idiots. I'm just controlling these robots remotely. What? But it is true that I've taken hostages, so you better not make me mad. Hey, you! Hostage number 1, come here, I'll let you talk to them. Huh? There's something being displayed on Clonko's face screen. It's like Teletubbies! Like the Teletubbies, it's time for a story! It's the Space Museum!
Daddy, is that you?
Trucy, is that you? No, Trucy, are you alright?
About 15 robots are holding 12 of us hostage, Daddy. They've gone haywire. Our researcher's the one behind it. She's her good.
This girl talks too much. Trucy, talk to me. Oh no, her hair is deflated. Oh no.
Why are you doing this?
I'm glad you asked. My demand is simple. I hope the detective is listening. I like the helicopter going here. Oh, I like that you can see that. Bobby Fulbright here, I'm all ears. I want you to bring someone to me. Clay Terrence, murderer, Athena Sykes. Athena? Now hold on just a moment. I can't give in to a demand like that. So you don't care what happens to these hostages, huh? I'll just pick one out then. No, wait! Mr. Lawyer! I know I have absolutely no right to make such a ridiculous request, but you need me to buy some time, right? Got it. I'll see what I can do, but promise me you'll never hand Athena over, and you won't give up on the hostages either. Of course I won't. Now I'd better go contact headquarters.
Mr. Nick, how do you plan to buy time?
I have no idea yet, but this hostage taker, could it be our purple-coated person who has horn-shaped hair? Maybe, who kind of looks like this. If you don't bring me that little princess, I'll have Hunk of Junk kill all the hostages. Damn, girl, okay. Princess? Hunk of Junk? There's only one person this could be. In which case, there must be something I can use as a bargaining chip. Ooh. The brother. Prosecutor Blackwell. Oh. So this was her other method, huh? Miss Hostage Taker, Athena is not a murderer. What are you talking about? She's been arrested and they've got her in detention. I'm telling you the truth. Look, the person you want is the real killer, right? Well, it's not Athena. It's someone else. All right, let's hear your stupid little theory. Who is this real killer? I don't know yet, but the culprit is the same as the one in the case from 7 years ago. The UR1 incident. I believe you have a personal interest in that case? It's too late to change what's going to happen now, no matter how wrong it is. But is it really too late?
You can still do something about it. You might even be able to fix it.
Just what exactly are you proposing?
What can I do about the 7-year-old case to satisfy the hostage taker?
Recreate it. Retry it in court.
I think we're gonna retry it in court.
Reopen the case.
I propose we retry the case from 7 years ago. If you make that demand now, I'm sure nobody will deny you. It wouldn't be an official trial, but at least we could find out the truth.
He. Ha! That's good. Real good. Hey, detective, I'll give you 1 hour. Get a courtroom ready. 1 hour? But that's impossible. Please give me at least until tomorrow. If you don't mind losing hostages, you can take all the time you want. Oh, but wait. If we're going to have a retrial, we'll need a prosecutor. Don't worry, I'll take care of that. She will. And I guess I can be fair and let you come in and check out the crime scene. But Hunk of Junk here will be watching you, so don't try anything funny. You got that? Now follow Hunk of Junk. Riot police, make way, we're coming through.
Mr. Nick, wait! I'll help you with the investigation.
Thanks, Pearls. I appreciate that.
Okay, we're going in. Oh man, it's time for the Girly Pop Robotics Lab.
Let's go. We get to check it out.
We got 2 cases. Yeah, we got double the workload now. Double the workload, once the pay. This is a bad deal for us.
Ara dropped us off with a warning not to touch anything until she got back.
I wonder what's taking so long. But we can't really start the investigation yet, can we?
Even if we could, this mess makes it hard to tell what the room was like 7 years ago.
Mr. Wright.
Ah! It's the hostage taker!
I'm back to my usual self now. You're still being monitored, however. But more importantly, an important guest has arrived.
A guest? A guest? Can only be one person? Yes! Yes! In his freaking red car. And everyone's like, whoa! Who is that guy? Who is the man, the myth, the oh my god, it's Bjorkbuster. What? The guest.
I trust you've been well, right?
Hello, sir. He's got glasses now. He's got glasses. I'm sorry, but the glasses are such a good design choice. Yeah. Ah! The music is like, da da, here is Miles Edgeworth. And that's kind of what the music sounds like. Feast your eyes upon the worth. It's like that. Ba-da-ba-da. This is Francisca's theme.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-dam. Ba-ba-ba-ba-dam. Ba-ba-dam. Ba-ba-ba-bam-bam-bam-ba-dam.
Okay, sorry.
Edgeworth, what are you doing here?
Da-da-da-da. This is Miles Edgeworth. We've been friends since we were friends. We faced off in court a number of times back when he was a prosecutor. But now, he's also a prosecutor still. Man, Pearl's so cutie.
Hello, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh, but you're not a prosecutor anymore, are you?
He's chief prosecutor now. Pretty soon it'll be a year, right? Oh man, my man's got a better job. Let's go. Once again, I must say the music is so good. This is my favorite piece of music. This song is my favorite one. Ba-da-bam-bam, ba-da-ba-dam, ba-dam-bam-bam. A title is nothing more than a title. Don't we have more pressing issues to discuss? Let's go talk to the man, the myth, the legend himself, Miles Edgeworth. So what are you doing here, Edgeworth? Not to be like rude or anything, but it's good to see you, but also why? The captor chose me as the prosecutor for the UR1 case.
Wow, she's good. She went all the way up to the top. I gathered all the information I could in the short time that I had. I'll give you a rundown.
You're always so well prepared, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
Thanks, I appreciate this. I could really use the help. Yay, he's helping us. He's so kind. What a friend. What a friend. What a friend. I'll start with a brief overview. The victim was the psychologist Dr. Mita Sykes. Yeah, Athena's mother. 7 years ago, on the 7th of October, her body was found here in this very room. I have 2 crime photos and the police notes of them for you to see. Man, that's sad. That's tragic. Wait, did she die the exact same way that, like, Clay died? Stabbed in the chest? Why does she kind of look like she's ascending?
What a terrible way to die.
Man. Wow, it was clean back then! I'm sorry, they shared the robotics lab before Mitas died. It was a clean space. This other photo shows the other side of the room, I see. 7-year-old photos added to the court record. Wait, I'm sorry. I need to take a look. I mean, I'm sorry, but look at the mess here. The mess. Honestly, this was pretty clean still. There's like just a few boxes. It's not that bad, honestly. It was much cleaner before it was Ara's. Oh, oops. Oh, wait. Oh, no. And then this one. Ah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. The moon rock was stolen? Right, yeah, because it was supposed to be here, right? It was here before. Yeah, Ara worked there for 7 years after Mitas died, where she died. Yeah, that must be like super hard on her. I mean, like, I understand Ara's like sadness, Ara's sorrow. Yeah, that's just the pile of cardboard before it's getting picked up. Honestly, yeah, it's pretty clean. I also have the autopsy report for you. Oh, the cause of death was a stab wound to the chest. The weapon pierced the heart, and so death was instantaneous. Sheesh. Man. The murder weapon was the victim's own katana, found at the scene. Yes, Detective Fulbright mentioned she was into Japanese culture. But this was all taken out. The body was found by a Space Center staff member and 2 police officers. The police were called in because of the sabotage threat on the Hat 1 launch. I would have resigned, honestly, me too, if, like, my good friend died and I had to work at, like, the crime scene, like, where it happened, for 7 more years. I would have quit. I would have quit. A few hours after the body was discovered, a suspect was arrested. The suspect was Simon Blackwell, a young prosecutor. Tell me more about this. Simon Blackwell, never heard of him. I heard this trial was over in a flash. Yes, a guilty verdict was declared in only 1 session. Not only did he plead guilty, but there was decisive evidence against him too. The security camera video. And a photo of the moment of the crime, as I recall.
But did Prosecutor Blackwell have a motive?
To this day, his motive is still unknown. He insisted he did it, but he would never say why.
So that means he must still be hiding something.
Right. And there's another aspect of the case that was never revealed to the public.
Yeah, I know. The part about the spy, right?
Right! How on earth do you know about that?
Director Cosmos told me after a bit of pressure.
He told me espionage and sabotage were behind the Hat 1 miracle.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. I've always been good at keeping secrets.
Has she? Well, I might as well tell you now. They really do suspect Blackwell of being a spy. They think he sabotaged the rocket and killed Dr. Sykes to steal the moon rock. But if you can prove that the Hat 2 bombing is the work of the same spy, we can stay the execution? The execution? It's a possibility. That's why I intend to help you any way I can. Thanks, Edgeworth. Now all I have to do is comb this room for evidence.
Let's do it together!
Okay.
It's time to take a look-see around. There's a lot of stuff to see here. Right. Let's check out this big-ass robot. This is one heck of a robot.
There's something written on it. Is this supposed to be a poem? I cut down anyone who displeases me. I make the rules. I am the law.
I wield the ultimate gavel of judgment.
I am Judge Tron JT02.
I don't believe we need to bother with that, Pearl. It's not even completed yet.
He's right, Pearls. There's no sign of it in the photo from 7 years ago either.
And again, we take a look at the photo. Comb the room after 7 years.
Yeah! Like, is that gonna help? Probably not.
They were building the Hope space probe here at the time. The murder occurred after the space probe had been removed from the room.
So it was long gone by the time someone took this picture, huh?
But you can see the probe in this newspaper photo.
Yes, and you can see the stolen moon rock there too.
That strange black and yellow thing on the left side of the picture? Yeah. Also, there's one of these capsules. What is that?
Note that the same rock is absent from the crime scene photo. Not only that, but before the launch, a very valuable piece of moon rock was stolen.
I hear there's lots of research into moon rocks and stardust from asteroids these days. They say the results could potentially have a huge impact on all of civilization. It's like we're in a new space race with every other country out there.
So the person who stole it, think it was our spy?
I'm sure of it. Dr. Sykes was probably killed because she was a roadblock in their plan. Unfortunately, the government thinks Prosecutor Blackwell is the culprit. Uh-oh! Oh, let's check out this. It's about as cluttered as my office, but I think it's a workbench?
Mr. Nick, I think this must be a kitchen. Look at this photo. See the cute little food processor?
What? That isn't a food processor, Pearls.
He calls her Pearls too!
Me.
That's the Hope capsule. It was scheduled to be loaded onto the Hope space probe that fateful day. The 3 people who came to collect the capsule discovered the body.
The first on the scene, huh? A staff member and 2 police officers, was it? And they were here to collect the capsule. Which reminds me, it's a similar one. So they plan to use this bag to carry the capsule, is that right?
Yeah, more or less. Say, why don't we stop talking about the case and have a nice cup of tea instead?
Apollo and Ara Blackwell. I wonder what they're talking about. About the capsule.
The green depressed robot head is killing me. Yeah, he's like, oh, mother, please. Mother, please. End this.
Edgeworth, did those 3 people have a bag with them for transporting the capsule?
Oh, you mean this? It's a custom-made shock-resistant bag, but how did you know?
Oh, I just overheard Apollo making an inquiry about it, that's all. Inquiry?
So he's looking into the case from 7 years ago on his own, is he? So there are like 4 people looking into this right now. None of them are working together, except for Edgeworth and I. That's great. Sounds like a good idea. This massive ball. Okay, let's look at the SAT robot. What's this? A giant robot arm, maybe?
Ooh, it's pretty big for an arm, but you're right. I think these thin parts here are finger bones.
They're even about as long as my legs. And there's a spiked ball and then giant drill on the floor too. Is Ara trying to build some kind of weapon of massive destruction?
Maybe she wants to use it to demolish a big building or something?
I can picture her gleefully tearing down the street doing just that. I better not think about it anymore. Maybe she just wants to experiment. Let a girl live. Let a girl do her thing. You know? Let her do the thing. Yeah, let's show these noobs how the original Dream Team does it. Exactly. Ha! Hey, look at this row of rolling cases. I bet the wheels make it easier for people to move heavy research materials around.
I bet they'd be fun to ride around in.
We could even probably both fit into the biggest one.
I know, we could have Prosecutor Edgeworth push us.
I don't trust him not to push us down a flight of stairs. What? After he's done all this for us, honestly, wow. What's this? Looks like a giant power plug. Whoa, it really is giant. Honestly, I hadn't realized how big that was. It's attached to what looks like an electric vehicle charging station.
Clonko! That's a charging station for us robots. Whoa. We come here periodically and charge ourselves up. Wow, machines that maintain themselves. That's pretty cool. If our batteries run out and we lose consciousness, we never know what Miss Aura will do to us while we're down.
Oh man. Nothing motivates quite like fear, huh? Girl. Hey, wait, the windows were always like cute Japanese style windows. Wow, she really took everything out. I mean, I kind of understand if like your good friend dies. I understand that it's rough. I once drew the robotics lab, like this part, to practice like backgrounds. Backgrounds.
Little tiny robot.
Oh look, it's a little robot. I wonder what it does. Cleaning maybe?
A cleaning robot must follow a human's orders as long as it causes no human harm.
Yikes, it talks!
A cleaning robot must keep desks clean without violating the preceding clause. However, Miss Aura says she prefers a moderate level of clutter on the desk. Oh, what is the purpose of my existence?
Oh man. I guess slack off and cut some corners aren't in his vocabulary bank. Oh, yikes. All these folders? Aura's desk is a mess. No, that doesn't surprise me.
Oh, I just want to dive in and straighten it up.
Wait, before you do... Metis. Huh? She just glanced over at her desk. It's a picture! We're gonna look at it again with her cinnamon bun hair. It really does look like frosting. Like the light rays, this really does look like glazed too. It's Mita Sykes. Oh man. Clonko, can I talk to you? I really hope he's back to normal.
You wish to speak to me, Mr. Wright. If you're going to hit me, please avoid the face area.
Hey, don't put me in the same class as that woman. What was Aura like 7 years ago at the time of the incident?
When Mother died, Miss Aura was confused.
Huh. So he calls Dr. Sykes Mother, but Aura Blackwell Miss Aura?
With the loss, she exhibited a severe catecholamic imbalance.
Man, I can't read.
Excuse me, but I have no idea what that means.
Me neither, Pearls.
Pardon me, searching for alternative expression. She would spend the nights crying and then take out her feelings on those around her.
I am so sad. Every time I learn more about Aura Blackwell, I cry. Not that I didn't know this. I mean, I knew this. So I love my wife. But isn't that sad? God. After Prosecutor Blackwell was found guilty, she repeatedly demanded a retrial as well.
That is correct, but without new evidence, her requests were ignored. And then little by little, Miss Aura began to change. She started to hate it when I called her Mama Aura.
Mama Aura. And before long, she started hating the court system and abusing Clonko, huh?
The murder destroyed so many lives.
Right, take a look at this paper on Dr. Sykes and Miss Blackwell's research. Ponko and Clonko, they're the robots with hearts that Dr. Sykes created. Ooh! Ponko series features can determine the presence of a human with their heartbeat detection system, recognizes people by scanning their spacesuit or uniform jacket ID tag. Can also recognize a person by facial features or once the face has been registered. Can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice and communicate with them. A heartbeat detection system lets them determine when a human is present. In addition, they can recognize people by their ID tag or facial features. Oh, nice. I just read this, and I have to read it again?
And they can infer people's emotions by analyzing their tone of voice. That's amazing. Hey, I don't know, Edgeworth. They might even be more human than you. What's that supposed to mean? Why is Phoenix being so mean to Edgeworth? He's just helping. Kind of sounds like these robots can do what Athena does.
So Athena has the ultimate heart. Alright, let's see. We've got the faded chair. Nothing special here. Okay, maybe this one.
Looks like an operating table. It's in the photo too.
Yes, it was here then as well, with the victim's body lying on it.
There's a button here. Oh, I know. I'll try pushing it.
Pearls, don't touch the...
Oopsie.
Oh! What the fuck? Oh, it's building a robot!
Hey, it's moving. It appears to be a robot assembly device. Disassemble... Wait. Disassemble anything in a flash. Push the dismantle button.
That sounds pretty neat.
Can I push it, Mr. Nick? Please don't push any more buttons, Pearls.
Oh, there it goes, the little robot. Little robot guy. Robot bebe. Oh, it just keeps producing robots now? Oh. Just keeps producing them.
Hey, emergency ladder. An emergency ladder. This must be This must be the one
That, yeah, it's messed up. Ara loses her good friend and brother at once. Yeah. Okay, I'm convinced. I am convinced that Ara was in love with Midas. I'm convinced. And you will see later on why, if you haven't seen it already. But I'm convinced she was in love.
An emergency ladder. This must be the one they used during the evacuation.
So now it's 16 robots holding hostages. 17, 18. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Who wouldn't be, honestly? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. Explosion disabled the elevators, so I lowered my emergency ladder like the detective leading the evacuation told me to. As Miss Blackwell was climbing down the side of the building, she saw the culprit inside.
This cannot continue.
Honestly, yeah, it's like those robots.
This cannot continue. This cannot continue from near. I wonder which would have been scarier, that or looking down.
She's not scared of anything. She's cool. She's cool.
Well, I guess that's about it for this room.
So what do you think, right? Any ideas?
There are still a lot of gaps in the evidence, but I'll pull it off somehow. After all, you asked me to prove Blackwell's innocence, right, Edgeworth?
What? He did?
Yep. He called it a special request.
He reached out to me while I was still disbarred.
Oh, what the hecky? What the hecky heck?
Oh, for real?
This was our ultimate goal all along?
Freeing
Blackwell of his shackles?
So that's what was...
Oh my god.
So that was what sparked you to get your attorney's badge back?
Yep. The Blackwell case. Right. I have a special request. Oh my god. Edgeworth's special request? I want you to clear one of my subordinates of suspicion.
Hey, I'm not even a lawyer anymore, remember? Haven't been one for a long time.
That 8-year misunderstanding has been cleared up and you must be eager to return. I'm sure you're familiar with the other case that ushered in the dark age of the law. And very soon a convict will stand as a prosecutor in court. I want you to keep an eye on him.
Ah, just when I'm beginning to actually like the job I have now.
Right. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Because of the espionage aspect, I wasn't free to give you all the details.
Hey, no need to apologize. It's like I said on the phone the other day. I know that the type of criminals you're after now aren't small fries anymore. Looks like your target finally decided to make a move.
Looks like your target finally decided to make a move. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's for this very reason I returned. Oh my god, it was the opening scene? What the hecky? Time to bring it to an end.
The dark age of the law. Yeah. I'm going to end the dark age of the law.
That's what this is all about.
Oh my god, the dark age of the law. Oh god. The dark age of the law.
It sure comes up a lot these days on TV and in the papers. And I hear there are more false charges and fabrication of evidence than ever.
When I became chief prosecutor, the court system had already lost the people's trust. It all began, I really can't speak. Hi, Mule! Welcome, welcome! I'm Mulefa! Welcome, welcome, welcome! We're playing Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum. It all began 8 years ago. Man, it's hard to read. A lawyer was caught fabricating evidence. And a year after that, a prosecutor was found guilty of murder.
Wait, do you mean?
That's right, he's talking about my case and Prosecutor Blackwell's. Sheesh. Sheesh. Was a downward spiral after that. An absolute nightmare. After those two cases, the mass media launched an all-out attack on the courts. Public opinion was tainted, and before long, the legal world itself was sucked into it.
Nobody believes us anymore.
It's such a shame. Once suspicion forms, it's very hard to shake. Lawyers and prosecutors were supposed to trust each other, pursue the truth together. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't work out.
It's so sad when people begin to cast doubt. They start lying to themselves and each other.
Yeah, and do absolutely anything to win. We're in an
Age.
now where winning is valued far more than the truth. I'm sure it's cost our new chief prosecutor to lose many a night's rest. Ah! Why is speaking so hard? Is it just me, or does Brow get even more furrow than the last time I saw him? The hostage taker's disdain for the courts is a perfect example of the times. It sure is. Do you have any idea who the hostage taker might be? Sir, are you blind? Well, somebody who mistrusts the court system and who can manipulate robots. It can really only be Aura Blackwell. Who else but her would want a retrial of that case from 7 years ago so badly? Simon Blackwell's older sister and the owner of this room. I agree with your conclusion. Perhaps she intended to force Miss Sykes to confess. Actually, I think she had a much more horrific plan in mind for Athena. The important thing is for you to solve UR1 and prove Blackwell's innocence.
And then maybe she'll release the hostages.
I'm counting on you, right? To set that prosecutor and those hostages free. And I'll be counting on you in court to help me too. Of course, I'll do everything I can to help uncover the truth. As this isn't an official trial, I'm more at liberty to be a little unorthodox.
Mr. Wright, are you finished with your investigation?
Yeah, but I'd like you to tell the hostage taker something for me. I have to go to the detention center. I can't start the trial until I've talked to Athena.
She's already given her consent. I'll accompany you to the detention center.
So I'm still being watched, huh? I'll see you in court, Etchworth. You find that funny because the first game was much worse with like fabricated evidence and stuff like that, and that wasn't the
Dark age of the law.
True. Even if it will be an undocumented trial, it'll be good to face you in court again.
Bum 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 bum.
There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, thanks for the subscription again. Ah, that was Jesus, I think. Did a gifted memberships. Memberships away.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
She was right by my side only a few short hours ago. But I feel like I haven't seen her in ages.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
There she is.
And Burley, too! I knew you would come! After all, the first step is the interview with the defendant.
And because you're my friend, and I was worried about you. Thanks, boss. I'm not the only one who's worried either. Really? Who else? I saw Ms. Woods today. She was so beside herself, she came to find me.
Bum 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 bum.
She told me you used to live in the Cosmos Space Center. No wonder you knew so much about the place. Oh, so you know, huh? I'm sorry I didn't tell you. That's all right, but there are some other things I'd like to ask you.
Sure, you can ask me anything. I promise I won't keep any more secrets from you.
The sad music tells me something else.
Tell me about the day Clay was murdered.
I was actually at the Space Center that day. In the Space Museum.
Right where the culprit fled to? That's not good. Oh.
Yeah, is it weird that Athena works there for a year and nobody knows where she lives? Don't you, like, have to kind of, like, write that on your contract? Don't you have to, like, sign a contract with, like, where you live?
I never could fully deal with what happened 7 years ago. When I saw the center again during the news coverage of the Hat-2 launch, I thought maybe if I went there, things would be different this time. That must have taken a lot of courage to face your past like that.
Oh, man.
So I went to the Space Museum the evening before the explosions. This was before the launch pads had been switched. There was a sign that said closed for repairs and they weren't letting anybody in.
Yeah, the director couldn't very well switch the pads if there were people in there.
But I snuck in anyway.
Did you want to see that Hat 1 group photo? The one with your mother in it?
I did, but what I really wanted to see was her jacket.
The jacket on display? That was Dr. Sykes's?
Yeah. I mean, she's the only one who didn't need it anymore, right? I'm sorry, was that heartless of me to say?
But I should have known it wouldn't be easy to get over such a traumatic experience. The second I saw that jacket, it all came rushing back to me.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, damn.
Everything around me went hazy and I couldn't see. I tried to get out of there somehow. But I guess I passed out. Hit the floor running. When I came to, I was in the passage behind the rocket. I was in the shadows where people couldn't really see me.
Maybe you got confused and went the wrong way when you were trying to leave?
How long do you think you were unconscious, Athena? I was out until about noon of the next day. I didn't even know about the explosions.
Whoa, she just had a good night's sleep, I guess. Yeah, if you think about it, we don't really know where anyone lives, as they are often in the office. Honestly, I feel like Phoenix just lives there. So does Trucy.
When I woke up, nobody was around, so I just went out into the boarding lounge too. My mind must have still been fuzzy because my memory is vague after that. I don't remember how I got home.
No memory, huh? This is gonna be tough.
Which means, what if I'm the one who killed Clay?
I think that's enough of that, Athena. Let's talk about something else. So during the entire incident, she was unconscious in the Space Museum. Of course I believe her. But will anybody else?
Your mother's work. Let's talk about another traumatic topic for you. Your mom.
What kind of research was Dr. Sykes, your mother, doing?
Machines that could tell people's emotions by their tone of voice. And my special ability. Someday, when people travel to distant planets, their companions will be robots. So she said they had to be able to understand how their human companions felt. Wow! Robots that can understand people? It was just a convenient subject for her research. All she ever did was work. She never paid any attention to me. Oh! Sorry about that. Dredging up all that old stuff.
No need to apologize for your mommy issues. I guess her home life was complicated. Oh, by the way, Miss Wood said something about you always wearing headphones? She looks so sad and tired, like as a child, man.
She always wore these big, heavy-looking headphones. She said her mother made them for her as part of her research. I had to wear them every time I went out.
Oh, I hated them so much, but she wouldn't listen.
What were they for?
Oh, she gave me some kind of explanation, but I don't remember now. It was too difficult for a little kid to understand. Okay, but let me say this one thing. I don't think your mother only thought of you as some handy subject for her research. I want to believe that, but just about the only things my mother left me with are widget. And this earring. It's so cute! I love that earring. It looks so nice. It's so nice looking. I love that earring.
Oh, it's beautiful!
It's made of a piece of real moon rock she had for research. Maybe she did love me. In her own way. I'm sure of it. I'm really sure she did. Because that's what I want to believe too. Moon rock earring. Interesting. So she has a piece of moon rock. I better ask her a little more about her mother's research. Should show her that paper I found in the robotics lab. Alright then. We're gonna present some evidence. Which is... which one? This one? No. This one? No. This one? Yeah. No, that was not found in the robotics. Where's the newest thing found in the robotics lab? What? I can already see where the moon rock part is going. She stole it! No. Oh man. Taken by the first person to... Bruh. Where's the... Is it this one? No. Is it... Newspaper article? This was not found in the robotics lab. Is this the thing? Why would we show her a traumatic picture like that? Okay, sorry. I wonder if I ever get the chance to present evidence like that again. I'll probably never work as a lawyer again now. Oh, man. Okay, wait, sorry. I hope you can. I really hope you can. Do we show her the picture of her dead mother? Really? No. Okay. Luckily, that didn't knock her out. Was it this one after all? No. We didn't find that in the robotics lab. What did we find there? We found this. We got the... This one? No. That's not a news... What?! That's not a newspaper article! Oh! The Ponko series. You must have gone to the robotics lab. You seem to really love Ponko and Clonko. Yeah, my mother made them and I grew up around them, you know? Aw, so cute! Oh, there's one of those cute little robots in this picture too! See Ponko's bandages? I put those on her. I just wound them around and around. Pretty bad job, huh? But I really put my all into it. I hardly left the center in those days, so I didn't have any human friends besides Shuni. I didn't really understand the difference between robots and people back then. I'm sorry, but can't Clay give me a skincare routine? Because how does he look the same after 7 years? How old was Clay? 23. So he was 16. 16 back then. Cute. I thought that if a robot broke, bandaging it would help it get better. What a weirdo I was. Looks like there's something written on the bandages.
Yeah, I wrote stuff like, get well soon, Ponko. But in the end, my mom just put her on the operating table and fixed her in a flash. Oh, that must be the thing I made move in the robotics lab. I was so impressed by what my mom did. I even asked her if she would put me on the table and fix me if I ever got hurt. It looked just like magic to me what she could do. A little girl who grew up around robots. She seems to have some good memories of it.
I'm sure that won't be, like, something that returns in court, right? Anyway, what about the case? On a different subject. Back to trauma. Did you hear about the person holding up the Space Center?
Yes, a little. And this person has even taken hostages?
I guess I better spare her the news about Trucy. Well, after some negotiating, we agreed to do a retrial of the case from 7 years ago.
What? You're kidding me! So that means Prosecutor Blackwell might...
Yep, I know he's innocent. I just have to prove it. So, wait, did you know him back then? I don't think that would be a good idea to put a human on that operating robot thing. Yeah.
Yes. He used to come visit my mom a lot. He studied psychology under her and would sometimes ask for advice on his legal cases. He was very kind and considerate and straight as an arrow.
Unlike now. Now he's gay. No, I'm sorry. Where he's more twisted than a basket of snakes.
That's why I took the witness stand during his trial 7 years ago.
When you were freaking 11.
Please, you have to listen to me.
It's my best lowly voice.
He didn't kill her. His heart is screaming that he didn't kill her. I was a fool. How could anybody else know what I was talking about?
She heard the voice of his heart. Oh man. The voice of his heart.
You were only 11 then, right? You were very brave just to give testimony.
Pearls is right. You did the very best you could at the time.
But nothing I said did any good. I was a shaky and scared little girl, small and ineffectual. Even after I went to live with my relatives in Europe, I stayed closed up in my shell. But you're different now. You're always so bright and cheerful. Thanks. That's because one day I came to realize that I had to fight. I couldn't give up.
Oh man, we are ready.
I exercised hard and I studied hard. I wanted to become the strongest lawyer I could be.
Why you became a lawyer?
I wanted to save Simon, but I had no idea how. Then I met Mr. Wright, and thanks to him, I realized that if I became a lawyer, I could prove that Simon was innocent. I also realized that psychology could help me do this. I mean, psychology was my mother's specialty. When I studied it, I felt like she was there with me, supporting me.
Doesn't seem like Athena knows. The prosecutor Blackwell is due to be executed tomorrow.
I wanted to prove Simon's innocence personally. I wanted to do it so bad. Even now, I want to fly out of there and go save him. Oh man.
Come to think of it, she said something like that during the Themis Legal Academy trial. She mentioned there was somebody she wanted to save. Oh man. She must have been talking about Prosecutor Blackwell.
I heard some prison guards say that you had an interview with Simon. How was he? What did he say?
No, I can't tell her. But how can I lie to Athena? He was doing well. He was happy about the possibility of being proven innocent.
He was? I wonder if he smiled like he used to. Back then.
If I can't prove Prosecutor Blackwell's innocence in this trial, I don't think Athena will ever forgive me. Now she became a suspect in the case she wanted to help him with. Yeah! It's also sad. It's tragic, really. I just have to free him. Failure's not an option here. Whoa! Hello, sir. Ah, I thought you might be here, Mr. Lawyer. We're in trouble.
Oh, we are? What is it?
I couldn't find a single open courtroom. They were in session.
Oh no! But this is an emergency!
It's very difficult to interrupt a trial once it's underway.
When your ringtone is too good. Also, why does he still have the Nokia? Steel Samurai theme. My phone! It's from Trucy. Beep. Hello?
New phone, who dis?
I told you I'd give you 1 hour. I guess it's time to pick one of the hostages. No! Wait! We still have a little more time. Besides, all of the courtrooms are being used right now. Make all the excuses you want, but you won't get more time. Your daughter is first. The poor thing. She's a little too young to die, don't you think? No! Don't you dare hurt her! There has to be something I can do.
The cruelest injustice is about to befall us.
No! This can't be happening! Mystic Maya, help us!
Wait a minute. Maya?
I read somewhere that we were holding a trial in the middle of an exploding courtroom. That must have really been something. The weirdest part for the course with you.
Ooh. If it's a Nokia, it doesn't break. Cheapskate Wright probably wouldn't change his functioning one. True. Kept the same phone for like 30 years. A courtroom blew up. That's it. There is a courtroom we can use after all. Okay, time's up. Too bad. Any last words you'd like to say to her? Aura, please don't add to the crimes you've already committed. So you know who I am, do you? Wasn't like I was trying to keep it a secret anyway. We're ready to start the trial. We can hold it in the ruins of courtroom number 4. The one blown up by the bomber.
Oh, what a wonderful idea, Mr. Nick!
I never would have thought of that. An astonishing trial in an astonishing location. I guess it's only befitting. I'll go get the place ready right away.
I didn't exactly pick the place for its astonishing factor, but how about it? You ready to have your brother's innocence proven? My brother? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget to mention? It's not Simon you'll be defending. What? Not Prosecutor Blackwell? I indict Athena Sykes on the charge of murdering her own mother. What the fuck? You'll be defending the little princess there, the one behind the glass.
What?
See you in that mountain of rubble you've chosen for our courtroom, Mr. Wright.
Man! What is she talking about, Athena?
Of course. Why didn't it ever occur to me before? If Prosecutor Blackwell is innocent, somebody else had to have been the true culprit. Did I kill my own mother? Oh no, Athena, she's slowly going crazy. I'm gonna go eat now, see ya!
Okay, bye, Penguin. Have a good meal.
What a cliffhanger to end on, huh?
No.
Oh, sheesh. Oh, black one, shit! No way. It can't be true.
Mr. Nick, what's the matter?
I see 5 black psyche locks. I've seen these kinds of locks before. Dark, black locks protecting a secret hidden deep inside a person's heart. And there's no way to remove them. Bum, bum, bum. To be continued. Yeah, to be continued. Well, that's what we're gonna end on for today. Oh my, isn't that kind of scary? Should we save it in this one too? Turnabout Academy. Sheesh. Return to the games menu. That was something interesting, wasn't it? That is an interesting conclusion to this stream. We keep getting thrown off cliffs with this one. True cliffhangers, they are. Alright, let's go to the chatting screen. Man. I wonder what's gonna happen next. Just kidding, I know what's gonna happen next, but still wonder. This is illegal! Me ending the stream or defending Athena? Because, frankly, both. Frankly, both of them. Illegal. Both. Illegal. It's kinda bad, huh? It's kinda bad, huh? Oops. Man, horse image. Yeah. Man. Indeed. Both illegal. Both are illegal. The illegality of... the illegality of my streams. No longer sorry I drew you as a robot. Wait, no. I wanted to say the Terminator, but like Yuri, like urinator, but that, oh man. I will never escape the piss allegations, will I? I keep doing this to myself. Every single time I speak. It happens. It just happens on its own. I can't help it. I can't help it. I cannot help the piss allegations. I'm sorry. I can't not do it. I'm trying my best, okay? I'm doing my best. I'm doing whatever I can, but I can't beat the piss allegations. I'm sorry. Just don't mention it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm good. The urinator lives on. There's more ways to say my name around Dudu than anything more endearing. I'm sorry. That was honestly tragic. But oh well. It's fine. 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 It's all fine. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. Anchinator, yeah. Anchinator. Sounds better. Sounds better. Sounds more like me. Sounds more like me. Urinator. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I need one. When I do so much screaming on stream, I'm like, oh my god, I can't breathe. I can't breathe, man. I can't breathe. Alright, anyway, I have some little things to talk to you guys about because we are... I'm going to end the vertical stream. That one is no longer necessary. I have some things to talk about for a second. Because, as you guys know, there's, I wanted to say birthday. It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday. It ain't my birthday. The, anniversary merchandise is almost ready for pre-orders. Almost. I'm sorry, I need just a little more time, but it will release later today. For most of you, it's going to be today. For me, it's going to be in the middle of the night. But for most of you, it's going to be today. Pwah, 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 pwah. I will make a Twitter post, a Discord post, and also a YouTube post once it's ready. We're going to have the last merch revealed, the acrylic standee, and then as I reveal the acrylic standee, we will immediately open the pre-orders for the anniversary merch. They will stay open for a while.
They will be, you can order them through my Ko-fi. Speaking of which, I will send you guys my Ko-fi page, because if you follow me on Ko-fi or whatever you want to call it, if you follow me there, you will get notifications every time I start to sell something. And I am planning on potentially selling more things, like off and on, just like seeing whatever I feel like making and selling. Other merchandise, maybe, who knows, maybe merchandise that is not specifically my merchandise. I also still have some of the Drawtober postcards, the normal ones, not the misprints. The misprints too, but I also have some of the normal ones left still. So I was thinking maybe I should get those and put them on there, so you guys can see the printy prints, the ones that I can still sell, you know, the printy prints. So if you follow me on Ko-fi, then you can get notifications every time I post something in my shop. There's some other things in there. There's some free phone wallpapers. There's my voice pack in there for those of you who haven't gotten it yet. The misprints are in there. I will post the normal ones too and make like a little, I need to like count them, but I might as well do that tonight as well, if I'm gonna post stuff to Ko-fi anyway. There's also my unknown font that I made for fun. So it's the unknown alphabet. And also there's my 2 fonts that I made that are my handwriting. My Urination Classic font and the Fast font, made by me. The test font is also up. It looks like my fast handwriting. And we have the cute little font that I spent a lot of time on, the Urination Classic, that looks really nice when you type in it. And yeah, it's called Urination Classic, like urination. Urination. And there's still an adoptable design on there that I haven't sold yet, but you know, who knows. Urination. Yeah, urination, like the nation of Uri. The nation of Uri. Urination. But you can check out my Ko-fi page, my Ko-fi shop, and we will post it on there when the merchandise has been revealed. So stay tuned. It will be a few hours till the merchandise reveals. And the pre-orders open. I'm gonna set them up right now, and finish all the pre-order stuffies. And once it's ready, it will be uploaded later today, and I will notify you through Discord, Twitter, probably like everywhere. Like Discord, Twitter. I think I will eventually make a short for it, as well. Discord, Twitter, Ko-fi, and Instagram probably as well. A YouTube community page. So it will be everywhere. You will be able to find it if you're looking for it. It will be a few hours until it releases, but I hope you guys stay tuned, and I can't wait to release it to you guys. I'm super excited to share my first ever merch with you guys, like first ever like keychain stuff merch and stuff like that. I mean, the prints were also merch, but this is like merchandise, like the special merchandise that like first time making acrylic standees, first time making keychains like that, first time for me making sticky notes, first time also making stickers like that. So I would really appreciate it if you guys would maybe take a little look-see at it, and maybe take a little look-see at my artwork, and also maybe if you have the funds for it, maybe baby also buy it, because I worked really hard on them, and I would really like to sell them, because I think that would be really fun. But if you can't, or if you don't want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, I would really appreciate it. So please. Anyway, that is my plea for you guys buying my merchandise. Anyway, it will be releasing soon. I will prepare the Ko-fi page. Stay tuned. It will be there soon. Yeah, the emojis of the fingers and the pleading face emoji. Just imagine that's what I look like right now. But I hope that you guys are excited about that. I will be seeing you guys again tomorrow, in fact, because tomorrow is another installment of the collab that I'm doing with Alito. I need to
start getting used to calling her Alito because that's her first name. I'm doing another installment of the Pokemon collab, the Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Soul Link, Nuzlocke with Alito that we started last week. We're going to continue tomorrow. Probably going to do the Island Trial, the first one. And I'm super excited about it. Also, after the merch reveal and everything, there's so much going on this night for me. Merch reveal, pre-orders open, probably like the older Drawtober cards also reopen. And then what we also have is the schedule is going to be posted. Schedule for upcoming week. And I have some fun stuff. I have some fun plans. I have some really fun plans for stuff to do. There's really fun streams coming. Not only the collab, I can give you guys a little baby preview. Baby preview? Are we ready for a little baby preview maybe? Do we want a little would we like a little baby preview of the schedule maybe? Do you want a little schedule preview? Do you want a little baby schedule preview? Maybe schedule preview? You guys want a little baby schedule preview? Baby preview? Baby preview? Perhaps? Mayhaps? Maybe baby? Like a little tiny baby preview? Preview for the babies? Preview for the babies? Let me prepare the preview. Let me quickly prepare the preview. Let me quickly prepare the preview. Just tiny baby preview. Tiny baby preview. Tiny baby preview. Let me quickly prepare it. Just a pixel. just a single pixel, please. Father, may I please have some more? No, we're just gonna get you guys the proper preview. I'm just gonna show you guys the schedule, so you don't have to wait for that long. But because I just like it. I just want to talk about it. It's gonna be in my end screen too, but I want to talk about it for a second. So, let's see. This one. Boop. Whoa, that's big. Okay, wait. You didn't see that. This is the schedule. I'm sorry it's a little scuffed like that, but it doesn't look that nice on this screen. Oh well, it works. It works, right? Schedule Monday, Pokemon collab tomorrow. Tuesday, members only. Important, members only. Cats the Musical watch along. It's time for our second watch along ever, and it's gonna be Cats the Musical. You guys talked about this last month in the Discord channel, where you can leave suggestions and stuff. So you guys talked about it. You were like, "Oh, maybe Cats the Musical is fun to watch. Maybe watch along Cats the Musical." And then you were like, "Yeah, Cats the Musical watch along." So we're gonna do Cats the Musical watch along, members only stream. On Thursday, it will be, once again, we haven't done one of those in a while. For me, an 11 a.m. stream. So it will be a morning stream where we are going to make some stamps. We're going to make some stamps. Stamps. Time for stamps. Stamps. We're going to make some cute stamps. I've got some stuff to make stamps with, and I love making stamps. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be a Yuri Tries Not to Cut Herself challenge. We're playing Nier Automata on Saturday and also playing Ace Attorney again on Sunday. So it's our usual program, but also little Cats the Musical watch along, little crafting stream. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, that's gonna be the schedule. You can see it on the end screen too. But I'm super excited, especially about like the crafting and the collab and everything. Actually, I freaking love everything that we're gonna do this week. So I hope that you guys are happy that I returned this week, that I'm back, that we are back to our regularly scheduled content, regularly scheduled streams. And I hope you guys stay tuned for the waiting rooms, the schedule, the official schedule post, the merchandise reveal, and the pre-order opening. So I
be seeing you guys very, very soon. Not even tomorrow, but before tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be seeing you guys on the Twitters, the TikToks, the Discords, the Instagrams, the YouTube community page, and maybe the Ko-fis. Who knows? And until then, I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Until then, bye bye, bye bye. Bye 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 bye.